Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome this week's episode of Talks with TVBOO. Welcome this week's episode of the podcast. Hope you're all having a great week, and I appreciate y'all being here, man. I really do, because we have one of my absolute favorite people on the entire planet on the show this week for an amazing conversation. Before I introduce this week's guest, I just wanted to give a big thanks to Illegal Pete's for sponsoring this week's episode of the podcast. Kick-ass burritos with endless toppings and the freshest ingredients. Go download VI Pete's app to order your favorite Pete's product straight from your phone. Start packing up on store credit every time you order to get in on exclusive deals. And then while you're ordering food, use promo code TVBOO while ordering through the app or in-store to get 15% off your entire order. That's promo code TVBOO, TVBOO, for 15% off. Go eat Illegal Pete's, man. It's fucking delicious. I had it again this week. It is good as hell. And I want to thank them once again for sponsoring this week's episode of the podcast, a restaurant and product that I'm into. So thank y'all. And also, before I introduce this week's guest, I just got to say, my full-length album, Blue Collar Bass, will be out this Friday on Wakan, man. 15-track album. And holy hell, man, it's finally here. So much work went to this album, and I can say without a doubt it is the best body of work I've ever done. Got to work with some of my favorite artists on this app, on the planet, and I'm so proud of the way it came out, and I'm excited for it to finally be out, and I hope y'all go check it out this Friday. Boy, I'm excited, nervous, you know. The comedy album wasn't really like a nervous thing. It was kind of just like, we're putting it out, we'll see what happens, but I have a lot of expectations for this one, and the standards are high, and I promise y'all that I did everything in my power to meet them. Also, before I introduce this week's guest, I'm on tour. The Blue Collar Bass Tour continues. This week, I will be in Des Moines, Minneapolis, and Milwaukee. And, man, all these shows are selling out. You know, I've had 5 sellouts in a row. If you're trying to go to the shows this weekend, get your tickets now because they are going to sell out. And also, if you're trying to get some merch, exclusive Blue Collar Bass Tour merch, I recommend getting there early because I've been trying to pack enough merch for the whole weekend and just been selling out within like an hour or two of doors. I'm still learning how to do this, dude. I've never had to travel with a lot of merch, and, you know, some of y'all been upset about me not having it in your city. I'm sorry, dude. I'm learning. I'm trying to figure out the best way possible. Have a better plan for this weekend. We'll see if it works, but go check it out. But my guest this week is, like I said, one of my favorite people on the planet, dude. I've known this guy for a long time. He's actually my roommate, and, he's just starting his headline tour, so I thought it'd be a great idea to have him back on the podcast and talk about it. And we barely talked about it. You know, these episodes where I have my friends on where we just bullshit and have a good time, honestly, my favorite episodes, man. And I hope y'all like it too. Actually, before I introduce him, I just want to say his headline tour is called the Space Odyssey Tour. Go fucking buy some tickets. Support my boy, dude. It's going to be a fun time. He's a great guy. Plays great sets. I love him to death. But ladies and gentlemen, Space Wizard.
Come here, girl, 'cause that ass fat. Let me take my tongue and go around your dirt track. I met a girl and her booty tastes like strawberries. I swear to God, this could be the one that I marry. Hey, hey, and she's so different. I made that from behind. I met a girl and her booty tastes like strawberries.
Mike.
I'll look into your eyes in silence.
Oh, dude, I'll fucking look into your eyes and just stare at you all night, dude. Like, you know, you could have your eyes closed and I just watch you sleep.
Hey, man, it's happened. I've woken up and you've been in my room. I was like, hey, good morning, man.
Morning, buddy. Well, dude, y'all leave the room cracked. Like, your door cracked.
Because my computer gets hot as fuck in there. It's like a little tiny oven.
Dude, get you a little water cooler for it.
I need to. I should have done that.
I got me a water cooler in mine.
Damn, you're more advanced in the computers than me.
I know, and I don't even know how. I got some nerd to make it for me. I don't even know how to do it.
I had mine made online. I'm lazy as shit. I'm not gonna try and fucking make a computer for a week.
But you know about making computers.
I made one once, and it was like one of the worst weeks of my life. It was like
it just wouldn't work.
No, dude. Like you try and boot it, and it's always wrong. Everything is broken, and it just continuously is just not. It's not fun.
Well, who do you blame for that? China or Obama?
Honestly, Obama.
Yeah.
Just keeping with, the tradition.
Yeah, that's the household tradition here. Man, welcome back to the show, man. Hey,
Oh, dude,
cheers.
it's good
I love
to
how
be
you.
back, buddy.
I mean,
Cheers,
we
man.
drinking. Jeremy, we got Jeremy back there. How you?
Hello,
What's
Jeremy.
We
How you doing,
chilling.
buddy?
I'm just happy to be here. Happy to be here.
I'm like the doorman for Jeremy because you never answer and Dre's never here.
welcomes
so
me
I'm
in.
just-
If
Yeah.
only we had valet in this bitch.
Well, dude, I live in the fucking basement. I don't hear people knocking on the door.
Dude, I mean, I think. How much do you hear us walk? Because like
I hear y'all walk, but I can't hear y'all talk, and I can't hear y'all fuck. I've talked about this to you.
Yeah,
you know?
I know you're waiting, but I'm like, you ever seen that show Kyle XY on ABC, bro?
No.
He's got no belly button, no penis. That's me.
You still do you
yeah.
still watch like network television?
No, well, the only thing that I watch on television is like Game of Thrones, like HBO stuff.
Yeah,
And
but
then-
you can get that like on streaming services.
Yeah,
now.
yeah, and like Adult Swim, I guess, if that counts. But I don't really watch like much television. I watch anime.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, general network television. No, it's not like for me.
Dude, what like yeah, I was I forget which podcast I was listening to, but they were just talking about how like network television, they're just struck. Like if it wasn't for sports.
I mean, like what do you have on there? Like what is the point? Like, do you want to
2.5 Men.
I was about to say, do you want to watch Charlie Sheen reruns for, or like, do you want to watch Friends again? Like
Right.
everybody's seen Friends and George Lopez. Like, there's no point in like network television anymore.
Nah, man, it's all about the stream because I've got like so many of the streaming
But
platforms.
that's what they want too, because like they want you to just pay like a bunch of money and then like, oh, it's all divided up.
But then I'll have everything I want to watch.
that is true. I don't. It's on demand too, which I
Yeah.
like. Like I'm on airplanes a lot, so like being able to be like, oh, I got a whole series that I have downloaded on my phone because it's on HBO is sick.
Dude, yeah, it was like I was touring for like a whole year. I think I learned on the Eat My Sass tour that I could download movies off of Netflix.
Onto your phone.
Yeah. And it was the biggest game changer because I would just listen to tunes, but like I'm like, man, I wish I could watch this show. It was literally on the Eat My Sass tour.
I was kind of in the same position. I would just listen to tunes, and then I don't know. I started to watch like anime and stuff, and that's all like downloadable. So once I started doing that, I was like, oh man, I could watch everything. And I don't know. It's nice. That's when I watch things. I don't really watch things on like at home or anything. I work on music and play video games and smoke weed.
True, dude. Like the only time I feel like I watch shows now is on airplanes. The only thing I watch here is like football and sports, basketball.
I can hear you fucking watching football, bro. I can hear everybody watching football. There was one morning where I woke up and I hear from you and Dre just screaming. I'm like, bro, who the fuck is playing at 11 a.m.?
Dude, we had a party. Dude, we had a with the
I
it
go
was,
down, there was like 9 people down there, bro. You guys had like chips and dip, and I was like, and you were already drinking, and like you all had jerseys on, and I was like, fuck,
bro. We about that life.
no,
dude.
you about that life. We got a Saints flag outside of our house, man.
We do, man, because we don't fuck around, dude. I'm honestly surprised, like, because you're such a hockey guy, but like you never came and like watched a hocky game, like.
Hey, we watched some of this. We watched some of the cup together.
some, but like you know,
I kept
like
making up joke rules at you.
you did, yeah, you did. I'm like, is that real? You're like, no, because I'm learning hockey.
Yeah, I'd be like, you know, when, there's the 6-man rule where if there's a 6-man on the ice, they all have to kiss.
Yeah.
You'd be like, what?
Dude, how awesome of a rule would that be?
That'd be your favorite rule.
Just
You'd
the-
start playing. You'd watch hockey every week for that.
Just the one horny gay dude on the fucking team, and the coach is like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm trying to get some lip, boy."
He's like, I'm here for one reason and one reason only.
Dudes, yeah.
Hey man, dude, hockey celebrations are like hugging. There's like a lot of hugging in hockey. I feel like the vast majority of like hockey celebrations are like everybody hugging, whereas football is all like, you know, the new
Slap
ones.
ass.
Yeah, they're all like slap ass. Hockey's like very like, you know, come together. Like let's all hang out vibes.
And honestly, it's like the least like. There's like the least gay things going on in the sport,
Yeah,
right?
there's-
Like football, like you're behind like this big sweaty guy and your hands
Yeah,
in his
pretty
gooch,
much. Yeah.
and you know, there's all you're like slapping asses.
No, I get why you like football. It makes sense.
And there's a lot of mullets in hockey too.
There is. Well, you know, the tradition, and this is real, I'm not kidding. So with hockey, so when you start the playoffs, you don't cut any of your hair until the Stanley Cup because it's considered bad luck. So at the end, everybody's all like hairy, and they have like long mullets and hair, and it looks
Fat
like
beards.
Yeah, fat beards. It looks crazy.
Well, here's the thing, dude. If you're on the ice and you ain't got like a fat ass beard, you don't look nearly as tough. You know, like an untamed beard, like from like a professional athlete. You look at that guy and you're like, that guy looks like a fucking gladiator. I don't want to fuck with him.
Yeah, exactly. Anybody who's got like beard and tattoos, I'm immediately like terrified of.
Mm-hmm.
And like me, I have an 80s porn stash and tattoos. I really don't know what that signals, but like I'm not scared of
You
me.
rock it, dude.
I would not be scared of me.
Last night I was watching the Chiefs and Raiders game, and you saw Derek Carr's mustache, you're like, my mustache looks better. I'm like, yes, but that's like $150 million mustache.
Yeah, his mustache is worth a lot more than mine.
You haven't always had the mustache though.
No, I shift in and out in between the 80s porn star and the cyberpunk extra, you know.
I feel like you kind of have to have it though, like because it makes you look a little older.
Yeah, because otherwise I look like a literal fucking child.
Same with the beard with me. Like if I don't have this beard, I look like
you look young. I've seen you without facial hair. You look young.
look like a youngin. But yeah, man, fucking thinking about. I'm going back to like watching shit on airplanes, dude. I was watching Cobra Kai. Did you ever watch that show?
No, but I've seen bits of it, and like it looks interesting. The fighting looks cool,
Dude, the fighting. So like they're like on the 5th season, and I've just watched the 5th season, and I don't know how I even watched it. Honestly, the only reason I watched it is because I had it downloaded because it has a good place in my heart from where it started. But the show has just gotten like super gay, like it turned into like a soap opera with like fighting, which is cool. But it turned into like it started all badass and was just like cool. Now the stories are in way too deep, and we're listening to like these teenagers talk about their feelings, and I'm like, what the fuck am I? It's just like Degrassi with fighting.
Oh, dude, did you ever watch Degrassi?
Yeah,
dude, Degrassi was the shit, man. I watched so much Degrassi growing up because like. So there was this one. Most times I'd go to my cousin's like house in the summer, and it was like this beach house that had like no fucking like internet. We had like barely any cable, and one of the only things on was like this like weird like TV like Nick Kid show, and it was like Degrassi and just like game shows, but like there was so much Degrassi. I got invested, bro. Drake was in Degrassi. He was in a wheelchair. He got pushed out of that wheelchair, and that's one of the funniest things I've ever seen on kids television.
I know, dude. I think whenever I was around that age, I'd think like her name was like Manny or something like that, and like Ellie, bro. Like I used to have like the biggest crush on those gals, those Canadian gals.
Oh man, you see, like for me, I never really had any crushes on like the real girls.
Anime girls?
I liked all the animated ones, bro.
Ooh, what was your first one?
Like Totally Spies.
Totally Spies?
The 3 girls from Totally Spies. I was like, I don't know what it was, but it awoke something in me, and I was like, damn.
Dude, I remember the Cankers from Ed, and Eddie.
Oh, bro, dude.
Those bitches used to get me fucking hard,
Dude,
bro.
the
Them
punk
Trailer
one.
Park Girls. You know what I mean?
That is like that. I bet you'd go through the red one, like the red haired one.
I liked the blue haired girl.
Same.
Yeah.
That was the best one. She looked like the one that like ruined your life like the most.
I know, dude. You know, like you ever see like these girls like, oh, I'm gonna ruin her. Like these dudes are like ruin my life. Like commenting on some girls' pictures. I'm like, they will.
I mean, like
they will.
They like girls literally will.
they legit will.
They can, man.
Yeah, they have the power.
They do. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, it's like, or there's one way to not get ruined is to not be an asshole.
True.
That is one good way to not, if you don't do anything mean,
True.
then no one's going to come after you.
I think all you have to do is don't be an asshole.
Don't be an asshole.
And don't fuck a child.
I mean, yeah, that literally.
Both. I know those things are really hard to do.
Don't fuck people who don't want to be fucked, and don't fuck children, and you'll be okay as a DJ. It's really not that hard. Like like I've been doing it for years. You've been doing it for years. I mean, it's not,
Right. I just see them little dicks, and I just want to touch them.
That's a great sound clip.
No, I don't get it, man.
No, I've never understood that, and it feels like, as someone who's never like had that urge, like I don't know, it's like if they aren't interested, then like what's the point?
Yeah. What's like your age? Like, I mean, we're both taken men, right?
Yeah.
You know, and your girlfriend's a lovely lady to love her.
She's
to
older
death.
than me.
She's an angel too.
And she's older than me.
Yeah, she is.
I'm the child.
Yeah, you are.
I'm
How old are you?
I'm 24.
So what's like your age cap, like on like going on a date with a woman? Like let's like
They got to be able to drink. There's like,
True.
yeah, like that's like anything under that's like, what's the point?
right. Like if I can't have a beer with you,
Yeah, if it's like,
we
yeah.
ain't mentally the
We're
same.
not on the same level if you
Yeah.
haven't like been somewhere fucked up at 1:45 a.m. like legally. Like of course you've probably been to parties, but like I don't know, it's kind of a different experience being out at a bar
Dude,
with all your buddies.
What weird shit would y'all get fucked up on when you were a child, dude? When you were younger?
Oh, dude, I see. That was the thing, man. I experimented. I did everything. I would like drink like cough syrup and do like the robo trips.
Oh yeah.
And like go like there was one time we robo tripped. And it was me, my two friends, who I will not name for their safety, but we were out, and we were at my house and we went and we bought it all, and it was like 6 bottles, and we like drank cough syrup like idiots. Don't do this, but this is a bad idea.
I mean, if you want to do it, do it.
I mean, I guess you'll learn.
You know, if you want to, do what the heart desires, unless it's a child.
Fair, yes.
Yes.
But it was we drank it, and so we immediately started to like, it got weird, and it just felt weird, and it felt very dirty, and my friend had like an allergic reaction. He started itching, and it was like in the middle of winter. He's like, man, I need Benadryl, and it'll like stop the allergic reaction. We got to go get Benadryl. So it's like snowing outside. We're all like on like, it's just, just so much cough syrup, and we're trying to like walk through the snow, and we're like falling all over each other.
Fun.
And it's like 2 a.m. and like I'll never forget, like we all were at a stoplight by the CVS where it was, because we walked. And this cop drives by and literally looks at all of us, and we just kind of like just stared right past him, and he just kept driving, and we literally ran into the CVS after that. But I don't know, that was an experience that like I feel like I don't need to have again.
Yeah, you do it when you're young.
Exactly, like it's like a lot of the like drugs I did, like the first time I did like the air duster.
Oh yeah, I got something right behind me. You want to do it?
Every time I see you with it, I make that joke.
Yeah, no.
Whenever I did that the first time, I was like, this is a bad idea. And like even now when I see like whippets and stuff, like it's like that's brain cells will never get back.
Yeah, dude. I think I fried my brain a little bit, dude.
Dude, my brain's fucking gone. I acid, LSD, bro.
I don't know if that, dude. I think it's fried. So like whenever I was younger, dude, we used to get high on like Mucinex DM and like triple C's. Like we'd pop the fuck out of them, dude, and we would just go out there and cause problems. Like that's just about all we'd do, is just go out there and just be damn menaces to society.
Did you ever get arrested or anything?
Nope.
See, I never did either. I did some dumb shit.
I've gotten arrested, but not for that.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
But I got arrested for something I didn't do.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I got arrested in the 8th grade.
I remember you telling me this story outside New Orleans.
Yeah, for sexual battery, dude.
And you didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything,
bro. Made it up.
Yeah, well, I mean, like she did blow me. Yeah. But like, there was
it was consensual
without
said,
without a doubt. Like, she stayed and had dinner with my family, and like we were friends, and we talked about it, and it happened, and then her dad found out, and he's like crazy, and she's trying to get out of trouble, so she said I made her do it, and so it turned into this whole thing. Dude, I got arrested at school while they were changing classes, and then obviously we won in court because we had like everything.
You had evidence and everything.
Yeah, it was like one of the most. What's crazy is like that could have ruined my fucking life.
It really could have.
It really could have.
You would have been a sex offender for something you didn't do. And,
yeah, well, not a sex. I was. I was young.
Been, I guess it would have been.
But like
I had sexual assault on your record.
No, I was young. It could have got that. Would have when you're 18. But like, what could have happened is just like my reputation, or like say something like that happens, and then like how people perceive me changes, and then I just go into a wrong crowd, or I don't trust some people, or like anything. It could have really just sent me like on like the worst trajectory for like literally not doing anything wrong.
Yeah.
And it was that was the only time I was arrested. And dude, I didn't know why I was getting arrested, bro.
Oh man,
that was a crazy.
That
like,
had to be terrifying.
It was crazy. Like
because did you know there was anything going on at all?
No. So I was in class, and I texted my brother and my stepdad to come check me out because I was like sick of the day. I wasn't doing nothing, and they never did. But like it was always worth the shot. And both of them said no. And then like about 20 minutes later, we need Mitch Draper's the front office for dismissal. I'm like, oh, fuck yeah. Well, and my brother woke up and came and got me or something like that. So I'm like talking shit at the teacher, like, have fun teaching, have fun learning, you pussies, like little things like that. And then I get up to the office, and then my folks aren't there, my brother ain't there, and I'm just like, oh, fuck. What is this? And then a cop walks out. He's like, walk with me. And I had been selling weed to like my buddies because like I knew where to get it. Mm-hmm. But like I wasn't like a drug dealer. I was just selling it to my friends. And then like, so he takes me out. I think I'm getting arrested for selling weed to my buddies. And he puts me in handcuffs. He's like, you're being arrested today for sexual battery. And I said, okay, wait, what? Like I literally, to a T.
You had to register it. Yeah.
I know. Well, like I didn't know what they were talking about because in juvie, they take you to court that day. And like, and then they decide to let you go and they make a later court date. And like, I literally had no idea why I was in there until the judge told me what was happening. And I was like, are you, what? I was like, are you kidding me?
That Honestly, that had to be one of the scariest things that like had to have ever happened to you. I'd be terrified.
Yeah.
I'd be honestly terrified.
Dude, I almost got in a fight like the first 10 minutes I was in there.
Really?
Yeah. This guy was like talking shit and like
what was he talking shit about?
he was like
how do you actually anger you?
well, he was like, he walks up to my cell and he's like, do you like biscuits? Because they're all out, like they were playing cards or some shit.
Yeah.
And I just got in there, so they had me in my cell because I was just about to go to court.
Yeah.
And they're like, this guy was like, do you like biscuits? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, well, we have biscuits in the morning. I'm gonna eat y'all biscuit. And I said something to him that I shouldn't say on this podcast, but like I did. And then it turned into a thing. He's like at my cell, and I'm like, "What's up, bitch?" Like, and then they came and got me, and then I never stepped foot back in there because it's like
It wasn't. Anything
it was. Well, also like later, like the judge was like, "This sounds like a bunch of he said, she said bullshit. Let's set a later date for this." And then we did, and then it didn't go their way because it was complete 100% utter bullshit.
I got. It reminds me of like when I got pulled out of class for like let me start from the beginning. I'll tell the story. So it was junior year, and I was fat. I was a big kid, and so I had like this friend that was a girl, and she was like, "Hey, we all want to go smoke weed at lunch." And I was like, "Oh, bro, all these girls want to go smoke weed at lunch with me? Hell yeah!"
Sick.
And I didn't know any of them except for one of them. So turns out two of them were freshmen and they were skipping class. So we went and we smoked weed during my lunch period. It was cool, it was chill, it was fine. And then we go back, and during the next period, a teacher comes in and was like, "Hey, Mike, come with me." And I was like, okay. And I started walking. He's like, "Get your things." And everybody goes, "Ooh!" Like people legitimately went, "Ooh!"
That was the best in the class when someone got in trouble for something.
Yeah, dude. I was like, "Oh fuck!" So like I like immediately like grabbed my things. I'm all like, "Hey, what's going on?" And he's all like, "Why don't you tell me?" And I was like, "Dude, I have no idea what the fuck is going on." And so we go into the office, and when I get in there, there's like the school resource officer, like the police officer, and then like two of like the attendants and stuff. And I was like, "Okay, hello, hi." And they're like, "You need to sit down. You're in major trouble." And I was like, "Excuse me?" And they're like, "You've been supplying drugs to underage people." And I was like, "Excuse me?"
I'm underage.
And I was like, "I'm underage." And they're, I mean, like they're like, "Yeah, you've been supplying drugs to like younger people, and like that's like a very serious offense, and we can throw the book at you. So you need to come clean because we already know the whole story." And I was like, what do you mean? And they're like, "All right, we're going to go search your car." Cause like I didn't come clean at first. And so they went and they searched my car, and like, this was during the lunch period. So they're like searching my car, and there's like a window from the cafeteria to the like out to the parking lot where we parked. And so everybody in the senior lunch period could see me getting my car searched. And there's like a picture of me. I wish I could find it, but there's a legitimate picture of me standing outside. Well, there's like the school resource officer looking at my car. And then I come back inside, and they're like, "All right, so we know that like this happened. Just tell us, and we'll like just send you to the AEP." And I was like, "Okay, all right, yeah, we smoked weed at lunch." Like,
Dude, they had nothing.
They had nothing.
They had nothing, dude.
They had nothing, but like they said we could either send you to long-term AEP if you don't say anything.
What is AEP?
So AEP is alternative placement school in Texas.
Alternative school. Gotcha.
Yeah, so like it's like where you go and so there's two types. The long-term where they're gonna send me, you have to wear like a suit, and you go for like 2 months, and they don't put you in classes with anybody. You sit by yourself in a room and work on stuff, and it's like hell. The short term, you sit in a classroom with a bunch of other delinquent students, and it's a fucking blast. So, I honest to God was like, "Yo, I'm just gonna go to AAP for 2 weeks," like, cause they threatened. They're like, "We could throw the book at you." Like
What does that mean? Throw the book at you?
They basically threatened. They could say we could send you to the long term AAP for 2 months, basically just on suspicion, even without like full proof, or we could just send you to, if you just admit to it, and we don't have to go through like the process of like drug testing people and stuff, and like getting security footage to see where people were. And they were just like, if you just admit to it and just say like you did it, we'll just send you to. I was just like, why? Okay, I was like, fuck it, yeah, sure, I did it.
What if you were like, yes, we were smoking meth, Yes, we did have an orgy in the locker room.
Yes, we were.
Like you just
we
admit.
were all high on cocaine.
Yeah, you just started. Yes, the teacher fingered me. You know what I mean? Like you just started admitting to like shit that didn't even happen. Like how dude, if you could go back, would you do something like that just for the
If
fucking
I
lulz?
could go back, I would deny the fuck out of it, and I would just be like, "No, I didn't do shit. You have nothing on me. Pull the fucking evidence." I would have but I was a pussy. I was like, "I don't want to go to jail."
It's true. Miss Summerall is pregnant, and it is my child. You know, I
That's
thought I
wild.
pulled
I had
out.
a teacher named Miss Summerhall.
I did too, bro. I think everyone did, man.
It's just one of those things, dude. AP. Did you ever go to anything like? Did you ever go to like ISS or anything like that?
No, man. I was actually a really good.
You're a good student.
Like, so I was the class clown,
okay,
but like
you
I
didn't push it.
I did, but like I was actually funny, so the teachers liked it. Like
Okay.
I wasn't annoying. Like I would see something, I would strike. So like I wasn't a good student, but like I wasn't getting in trouble. Like I said, I would tell jokes, but like it would make the teacher laugh, so they liked me.
You ever seen Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
No.
It's like a 80s high school movie. There's a character named Spicoli, and he's just like a stoner. He shows up to class late. He like sleeps in class. He's like orders pizza to class. That was me. Like I legit in seventh, like in the period after lunch or I guess it was like seventh. Yeah, it was seventh period for me. So they would always be like, here's Mike's nap period. Like the teacher would just let me sleep. It was English, and that was the one subject. I'm good at two subjects actually, English and history. Everything
Well,
else.
you better be good at English. It's your first language.
Hey
know?
man, grammar's fucking hard, dude. Ain't a word. And I ain't
It
gonna
is
say
actually.
It is. It ain't a word. I
It
didn't
is.
know that.
It is in the dictionary. Jeremy, can you look it up?
Oh man, he goes to the. He's Jeremy. Can you look?
Jeremy,
it up?
can you
I do
look up?
remember it was like shit. I was in high school when it officially became a word.
Yeah, ain't is definitely
It's
a word.
actually a word now.
Yeah, it was officially put in the dictionary when we were in high school.
But
Damn.
let's get the exact date on this, dude.
Yeah.
Like
Pull it
ain't.
out.
Yeah, pull it out. Ain't is like a word. Reckon is also
Reckon y'all.
Y'all.
Probably is a word now. Yeah, y'all.
y'all, dude. Did they tell you that y'all ain't one?
I was told that y'all is not proper grammar, and I'm from Texas. They were like
Yeah.
y'all is slang, and
Interesting.
they also said ain't a word.
Ain't. I mean, we'd say ain't. We'd say y'all.
Yeah, but hey, what?
Wait,
Hey,
he's got something.
what rank is your state in education again?
Last. or first if you want to. If we're like first in uneducated,
If
we're
you-
number
if you-
one,
if you-
dude.
If you sort by highest to lowest,
Yeah, I
the
mean-
numbers, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going on uneducated, we're number one, bitch. We win in that race, dude.
high as you
Mississippi
can count, too.
for the win, man.
So it looks like it was actually added in like 1819.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so these teachers are fucking liars.
Yeah,
100%.
Capping.
Damn.
Is capping a word?
Capping?
Capping?
Probably.
Urban
Nah,
not.
that's
Dictionary.
probably, yeah, that's
Yeah, in the
probably
Urban Dictionary. Damn.
Damn, buddy.
I feel like learnt should be a word.
Learnt. I got learnt today.
Yeah.
I could see that.
I think that should be a word. Jeremy knocking over his damn
Jeremy already
It's
fucked
the
up
booze,
over
man.
there,
It's
man.
the one beer in. He's ready to fucking break
Hey,
shit.
lightweight.
Break
Lightweight.
shit.
It's the altitude getting to me.
Mitch, you ever take shots? I've never seen you take a shot.
Yeah, you want to do a shot?
I've been drinking. I'm already starting to feel this.
Really? We're
Yeah.
one drink in. I mean,
Well,
you
I-
are drinking fucking Tito's at 2 p.m.
That's what I'm saying.
on a Tuesday.
But it was a
Have you
Moscow
eaten?
Mule.
Yeah.
I ate two breakfast burritos.
And they were good, dude.
Dude, Kaylee's amazing at making those.
She is an angel, bro.
Dude, the cooking here that's my favorite part.
Yeah, I love that, man. It's honestly, it's great because
We
she's like, I bought all these meats. Can you grill them? I'm like, hell yeah, I can grill them.
I was just saying about the house in general, bro. Like, we always have good food here.
Yeah.
Like, you cook, Kaylee cooks, Lindsay cooks, Dre will cook. I don't cook. You don't want to see me cook.
Yeah, I don't think you've cooked a thing.
No, it's bad. It's embarrassing and it's scary. I'll help with cooking. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. When I tried to like cook on the charcoal grill, I wanted to like throw it out and like fucking kick it over, bro. I couldn't even get it to heat up. Like, you don't want to see me attempt to like actually make food, bro. It's embarrassing.
No, man, it's a cool house we have, dude.
I love our house, man.
For those who don't know, who haven't caught on to anything, we live together.
Yeah, we only have one bedroom, so it's kind of like the like brother situation, you know,
Yeah.
where they all just sit together,
Yeah.
and or sleep together. I
Yeah,
guess, and sit
we
together.
make Kaylee sleep. Out.
Kaylee and
the
Lindsay
room.
have to sleep together.
Yeah.
Mitch and I sleep
That's
together.
pretty
in the same
hot.
bed.
You should make that happen sometime. But no, it's a cool household, man. Like, we're all producers, minus Kaylee, obviously. But
Kaylee produced. She used to. Produce.
she's produced.
Yeah.
I knew that. But like, we're always working on tunes, showing each other shit.
It's fun.
Gone
I
on
like
the
it.
weekends. You and I are both on tour right now.
Indeed.
So, we're just gone. Yeah, Kaylee, when I got home on Sunday, I'm just like, it's football time, watching football, we're cooking, I'm drinking, I'm loud. She's like, I've missed you here, Mitch. Like,
Oh, dude,
it's so quiet without me.
you. Because, like, Dre's gone at work, and then we had Nala, our dog, is coming tomorrow. But I should also mention, this is the first time you're hearing this, too. My parents' dog is coming tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
So it's gonna be
Is
two
staying with
dogs.
us?
Yeah, staying with us. So
Cool.
it's going to be 2 dogs running around.
Good. I thought they were coming Thursday.
No, they're coming tomorrow.
Thank God.
And then they'll be here tomorrow and Thursday.
Yeah, but it's a cool household, man. And it's,
I love it.
And it's awesome. We were all on tour together, like in 2020, the beginning of 2020. The Mustache tour.
It was. We that was sad when it got canceled by COVID. I remember that last show we played together. And what song was it that we played at the end?
So we would always close with Freebird.
Yeah.
But because DMVU couldn't make it to that show,
We did
we
something
closed with Here Without You by 3 Doors Down. And everyone's drunk as shit.
Oh, dude, because
Everyone in the crowd knew.
dude, I'll never forget thinking that I was like, all right, well, that's 3 weeks off, whatever, 4 weeks, it's not bad. That's whatever. And then it's a year and a half later.
Yeah,
all
I
of a
remember
sudden-
like we kept on pushing the show. We rescheduled all the shows like a month later, and then like we tried rescheduling again, and then like we had a call like with my team. We're like, I don't think this is ending anytime soon, dude.
I know it was like really like sobering to like all of a sudden like not have shows. That was like a very strange. I'm sure it's a talked out topic, but having like that downtime was like honestly really beneficial for like me as an artist. I was able to make like a lot of music in that time that I wouldn't have like made otherwise, because I would have been touring with you.
Yeah,
Because I'm still not comfortable with producing on the road. And when I have a heavy touring schedule like now and like the past year, like my productions, like it's not like they lack in quality, but they lack in number. I just don't produce as much
Quantity.
quantity. I just get like very like I don't know, burnt out of like dubstep. Not necessarily music, but like it's hard for me to like hear dubstep on the weekends and sometimes come home and make it, because I'm just like, I want to listen to like ambient, like pretty music. And that's usually what I do. I listen to like rap and like just like ambient music outside of like EDM.
yeah. No, I get that, man. It's definitely. I think like I tried like producing on the Balance tour a couple times. It's tough.
I just it's not for me. I think I just need like the ability to like flip around and like, because when I produce, I don't sit down and only produce. I'll like sit down, make music, watch YouTube,
play video games.
like in the loading screens I'll make like a drum like loop or something. I don't know, it's like very like sporadic for me, but like it's just how I've always done it and it works. So I don't know.
Yeah, you're a big gamer, man.
Yeah, I play a lot of video games. I'm a massive nerd. I stay inside.
You do stay inside, dude. I got you to come play basketball with me twice,
and
though.
I almost died the first time. Second time I was a little bit better.
It was a little better.
I mean, honestly, I need to work out more. I haven't worked out in a very, very long time.
I invite you almost all the time.
I know, I'm a late.
Invited you yesterday.
Hey, I was working on some cool stuff yesterday.
Yeah, dude, I get it.
Some art for some upcoming releases.
Well, I'm gonna go. Play some basketball probably around 4 today if you want to join.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna be drunk after this.
Really?
Well, not drunk.
It's
but
sobering, you know.
I'll be fucked up enough to I'll throw up on the court if you be out there even.
I got Jeremy to come play with me one day, dude.
I am trash. First time I think I lasted like fucking 10 minutes.
Bro, it's
Oh,
like,
That's longer than me in bed, dude.
Yeah,
Fuck.
no,
Dude,
I'm doing good for myself.
basketball is like, like I feel like basketball and hockey are like some of the most like strenuous sports, because it's like it's constant.
It's constant movement.
It's constant movement.
Yeah,
It's not-
jumping.
lacrosse and like all that's just like it's like constant movement. Football,
Well, yeah, football.
they're just
I mean, they're stud athletes, but like the offensive linemen, they're like, you need to weigh 400 pounds.
yeah. No,
You know what I
they-
mean? Like you need to weigh this weight.
It's crazy because like they're like very fit. They're very like athletic. Like
I mean, they're professional
it's like
athletes.
350 pounds of like muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's crazy. I can't even imagine. Like, have you met Shaq yet?
Dude, I shook his hand.
Dude, it's wild. It's like one of the craziest experiences of my life was meeting Shaq.
Shook his hand. I want to get him on this podcast, dude.
Dude,
I think he would do it because
Can the
like
mic go that high?
yeah, it can. I think he would do it because like what's so cool about DJ Diesel is like he fucking
He's
like
down.
he loves it. But the thing is he doesn't have to do this.
Not at all. No, he doesn't need the money. He doesn't need the attention. Doesn't
No.
need the stress.
He does it because he loves it.
Yeah.
And it's cool because like do you follow him on Twitter?
I do.
He'll like shout out all the artists that he thinks are cool.
That's
like
so cool.
He'll
And
build
he
line.
has like his pinned tweet is like an email that you can send music to at like any time. It's awesome.
I love it, dude. Like it's so cool because like I talked about this on the podcast once, but like how long has he had that love inside of him? You know what I mean?
I mean, he's been a DJ since the 90s, I think.
I know, but now he's like doing heavy dubstep.
Yeah, dubstep. I wonder how long. Like, was he like fucking listening to Skrillex like before games?
That's
like,
what I'm saying, dude. Like,
fucking
how long
raging?
was this inside of him? You know what I mean?
What if he's like just like listening to like Taboo in the locker room? You know what I mean? That'd be crazy. That'd be awesome.
It's just I bet a girl her booty tastes like strawberries.
Fuck it. Kobe's sitting there like, what the fuck? What's this man on?
That's wild, man. Yeah, dude. I think about it all the time. Like, and I'll see like in the beginning, and I don't see it as much like other producers and DJs were like, this is fucking bullshit. And I think it's honestly just
I have
great.
never once thought it was stupid, dumb, cheesy, or
At first, I might have thought it was dumb and cheesy, but then I'm like, as I see it, I mean, some things that I see like that are new to, no matter if it's in the scene or not, if something's new or just out of pocket, you know, a natural reaction that's sometimes
is to be skeptical.
Yes.
And to like, I think as somebody who is a very negative and skeptical person,
You are.
You know that I agree. But I don't know, for that one for me was because like I had it put to me once because like I used to think that if like somebody was rich and they're like a musical artist and like that's stupid, they're like they don't need to be, you know, like they're taking whatever like money from people who like could work for it and whatever, they don't need the money. But like I've realized that like that's why they do it. They don't need the money. It's all about like true artistic expression.
Yeah.
So like to see Shaq like doing that, I was like, he must really like dubstep because
Yeah.
like he doesn't need like the man owns like something like 30 franchises. He doesn't need any money. He doesn't need any more attention. He's fucking Shaq. So I don't know.
Dude, I'll
like, DJ is awesome.
And he gets in and out of the franchises like in the perfect time, dude.
Oh, bro, he is one of the like smartest businessmen I've ever seen like to walk the earth. Like he is incredibly intelligent because he'll buy a business and be like, then guess what? I'm gonna promote it and make it famous.
Yeah, like I don't know how he knew that Papa John was gonna say the N-word, but he got out before he did. It was crazy that.
Bro, that man is crazy. I worked for Papa John's.
Yeah.
I did. I was a delivery driver. I worked for that madman.
Oh damn.
Yeah,
Did you
dude.
enjoy delivering pizzas? Because
No,
I had some
okay,
friends
well-
back home who said they actually liked it because they did okay.
It's half and half, right? So like it's cool because like you can like smoke weed, you could drive around, listen to like whatever music you want, you can have like a good time, but then you're like tearing up your car, you're working shitty hours, like sometimes you'll like make no money, and then like for me, I also had to make fucking pizzas, bro. Like I was in Amarillo, Texas, you know, we're not in some grand Papa John's where people are ordering.
you have drivers and cooks. You
Yeah,
were
bro,
both.
I was both. I was making boxes, I was sweeping, I was doing dishes. I was a full 9 yards, bro. There'd be times where it was just me and a manager in that bitch. So like, I don't know. It's like, it's cool, but it also sucks in my experience. Like I wouldn't do it again, but I don't regret doing it.
Dude, I made pizzas at this place called Soul Shine
Really?
in Mississippi.
I
Really
can't,
great.
I can't see you.
Dude, I loved that job.
What'd you do? What did
I mean,
you,
I was a-
you just cooked?
Yeah, I was the dude. I liked that job a lot. I was there for like 3.5, 4 years, something like that.
Really?
And man, like they loved me there, and like they'd let me like whenever I started to like, you know, I had like residencies like DJing at like the gay bar, like the rock club, and then like my band would be doing shows. They would like literally make my own schedule because they loved having me there, and I was a good worker.
That's cool.
Like I was always, no matter what other job I had, I was always a really good worker.
I DJ'd. I don't know if I ever did. I tell you I DJ'd at a gay bar too?
No, you
Yeah.
never told me that.
I DJ'd at a gay bar called 515.
Was it
And
fun? How many
was
times did you do
awesome. It was cool. I did it probably about 7 or 8 times. I would do a lot of Selena. Selena always bangs.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's just perfect.
Yeah, dude. It was a fun time.
Oh, bro, I had an amazing time.
Yeah.
They are some, like, dude, doing the drag shows is some of the coolest, like, I don't know. It's like, they're just so, like, fun. And
There's so much. That's all it is fun.
It's just like, it's free and it's fun.
and
it's
gay
just,
dudes
like,
love to dance.
dude, they love to dance and they'll party harder than anybody I've ever seen, bro.
Yep.
Like, I don't know. And also they had like a crazy lighting system I got to play with. It was my first ever like experience playing with like an audio visual system, or like I guess like a rig, you know, like I don't even know what the term is.
Like a lighting rig or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. And it was, I don't know, it kind of like opened that world because like after that I started to like roadie for this like production company basically, and I don't know, it like started to like, it taught me a lot about sound and production. I don't know, it was like, I think that like for me I had to like understand because I didn't know how sound worked. I didn't care how sound worked. I wasn't like musically involved. I listened to music and stuff, but I was never like, I never was in band or anything. And then like I started to do that, and I got like really interested in production and like learning how all that worked. And I don't know, I think that like stuff like that's like fundamental for me. Whereas like other people have like band backgrounds, I had to have like that like how the hell does like sound bounce around? Like I had to like learn.
I did stagehand work and was getting trained as an audio tech whenever I was doing production. Did you like doing stage production stuff?
It was cool. It was hard work. It was really cool though. It was hard work, but it was a lot of like, it was neat to just do the shows and see like, you know, what people bring to the table. Cause like I did rock shows, I did jazz shows, I did weddings. Like there was all sorts of like different like musical avenues that I would have never been like exposed to otherwise. And I think it's cool to see like see how like jazz is like done live is awesome.
Yeah.
And to like see how they mic like the wind instruments and stuff is really cool. I don't know. Stuff like that's awesome.
I fucking hated doing production, bro.
It's a fucking bitch and a half.
It wasn't a bitch and a half because I was doing TVBOO at the time. It was like early on, and like I just hated it because I was like, I need to be home right now working on music.
Yeah.
And like there was you know, there's people who love it, and I worked with people who loved it, and they were like super stoked about being there.
That is their passion.
Yeah, and that fucking made me hate it even more.
Because they're like, you're like, this is not where I fit in. And
Yes, this isn't me.
Fit in.
I was just like, it was just a means to an end, but like I really like hated doing that job. There were times where it was enjoyable, where we would do some cool stuff every now and then. Like we did a 40th birthday for Drew Brees, so that was pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
Did you get to meet Drew Brees?
No, we were not allowed.
So like, as someone from New Orleans, what is like Drew Brees to you guys? Like, is
God.
He's like a mythical man.
Dude, no, Andre.
Did he ever like walk around New Orleans? And
Yeah,
get seen
dude,
and
like, you'll
stuff?
see
Was
him
he
like
that type of celebrity where you could like if you saw Drew Brees, could you approach him?
Oh, dude, I'd fucking walk up to him and I just want to shake his hand and just I thank you, but I would probably like I wouldn't cry in front of him.
I'd cry. You'd cry at home.
Oh my God. I couldn't even, that would probably be like one of the best moments of my life. And that's what's so crazy because I'm a music guy and I don't think there's anybody in music that could give me that feeling. Yeah.
Even if you met all of My Chemical Romance at once.
Oh, that'd be, yeah. I don't know if I, like, so like my favorite, like, you know, like Travis Barker was my hero growing up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that would be
he's
one.
incredible. I mean,
Yeah. He is like, you know, and yeah, if I met like Gerard Wade from fucking My Chemical Romance and Drew Brees, I think Drew Brees still tops all of them. Yeah. Because like he like did so much for the city of New Orleans and really just like revived that city, man. Like the Saints gave New Orleans hope again after Katrina.
That's true.
It's something that like a lot of people don't realize how important.
I think because like a lot of the country doesn't like really grasp like because like you guys talk about hurricanes like it's like a thing to you guys.
Yeah.
Like I've been through one. It wasn't really that like big of a deal to me, but like you don't know. You guys have seen like some shit because of it. So like I think that like to see. That's a good point to like have like that come back after like such like a detrimental thing is that's important to have.
Yeah, it is.
So now I see why.
And dude, the Saints almost moved to San Antonio during that.
Really?
Yeah, they almost moved to San Antonio
because they didn't have a place to play.
Yeah, and they didn't know what the city of New Orleans was going to be after because it got completely fucked. Like,
yeah, I mean, there's not even 1 million people that live in New Orleans, is there?
No.
Yeah.
No.
It's a small city.
Yeah, it is, but it got completely wrecked, so they didn't know what it was going to be like. And I think it was Gail Benson, the owner, was just like, we are New Orleans. So like it almost moved to San Antonio.
Damn.
They were almost the San Antonio Saints.
Damn.
Yeah.
The San Antonio Saints.
That'd be crazy, man.
Would you have like a football identity, you think, if you...
Yeah, I identify as a fan.
You would just like No, but like would you enjoy football as much, you think, if there wasn't the Saints?
Actually, I don't know, man, because like...
Did you grow up going to Saints games and shit?
No. I wasn't an NFL fan until I was in a city that had a team. I grew up on college football.
Right.
Yeah, that was my jam.
Okay, I see.
That was my jam. Who's your hockey team?
I'm kind of like I follow players, kind of like how you do bets.
Yeah.
I like Crosby. I like Ovechkin. I like I like teams. I like the Capitals, the Penguins. But I think that like I follow players more. Like I always like fan of players. Like I don't know. That's my thing.
Dude, I was 40 yards away last night from winning $190, bro. I was fucking...
Dude, I feel like
I was close.
I did one of the Caesar sports bets because they were like, hey, if you do it, we'll give you $200 on Uber. And I was like, bro, I'm going to fucking do this. And I bet on football or something. I don't even know what I bet on, but I won. And I was like, cool, I won. Yeah, now give me my fucking Uber thing. And it never came.
Oh,
So I
fucking bastards,
I never
dude.
did another bet, man.
That's fucked up, bro. I hate that for you. Nah, man, I do a lot of betting, dude.
You do. And that's, I think that is like another layer, right, of the football that gives you like excitement. Because like if you have something on the line too, it's a lot cooler than if like these dudes who get paid $50 million a year have something on the line. It's cool when you have $80 on the line.
Yeah, it's like I can make $100, you know?
Dude, I can watch this game make $100, man.
If it goes my way.
These guys on the field do these things, man.
Yeah, dude. No, it's a lot of fun,
That's
dude.
cool. No, I think it's cool that like I've always felt like that kind of stuff. Betting and stuff has been around for centuries, you know? It's like, I feel like that's like ingrained in human nature to like gamble on things.
What would you gamble on? Like if you could gamble on anything?
I gamble on crypto.
that is a gamble.
I mean, not anymore but whenever it was like kicking and stuff. I didn't fucking lose my ass. I didn't sell the house, so you know, I count that as a win.
Yeah. You were doing really good on crypto.
Hey man, it was how I made it through COVID. I mean, it was good. It was nice, but it was not. I don't know. It's not an end all be all. I'd never expected to be like. I think that's what was healthy about it. I think that a lot of people in any sort of investing are like, I'm gonna be a millionaire tomorrow. I was like, I'm gonna make enough money to survive for a bit, and that's it.
Yeah.
And like, I think when you have that mindset, then you're a lot safer than if you're like, I'm gonna just like quit my job and buy a Lamborghini. So.
Dude, I had a buddy. It was actually my old roommate. He fucking got rich off that shit.
Oh, dude, it's entirely possible, though. I think that's the thing, is that, like, it's so accessible that people are like, it can happen to me, but it's still just such a, you know.
I lost.
For somebody, see, but that's the thing, for somebody to get rich, somebody has to lose, right? Somebody has to buy when you sell. And if that's at the top, then somebody's going to lose money.
Yeah, and it's like a true and fucked up, like, it's a fucked up truth.
It's any investing.
Well, not like for you to get rich, someone has to lose, right?
Literally, yeah.
That's why it's awesome for like what we do in music.
Oh yeah, because I think it gives.
If we got rich off music, who loses? You know what I'm saying? Like
Exactly,
who? I don't think.
I think that whenever it comes to with music, I think that the ability to share art, because like money for me, I'm not a person who like, I like some like cool things. I like to like buy nice things at times, but like money isn't like the end all be all for me. Like I basically just want to have like enough to survive. Like I just want to be able to like continue to do what I love forever and like share art. And like that's pretty much like all you see money for. Like pretty much everything I make at this point, if it doesn't go into like food or video games or something, is going in back into the project. I buy art, I buy visuals all the time. I'm very like, I don't know. I like to reinvest as much as I can into like doing cool shit.
Yeah, you have to do that, man.
Yeah,
you literally have to do that.
I think it's important. Like, I mean, like, I don't know. If you come into music expecting to make money, you're an idiot.
Yeah, no, I mean, most people don't get into music to make money.
Exactly. Yeah. No. And I think that. And that's and the people who make money are the people who don't, right? Because they have the pure intentions. And if you have like good intentions, then it's gonna be fine.
And there's also those gatekeepers.
There are gatekeepers.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends. It really just, I think that with the way that the music industry is set up, that it is entirely possible to do underground stuff and be completely sustainable, but it is also hard. It's not easy, but it is possible.
This shit is tough, bro.
It's not easy. I remember like being on our tour. Like that was, I had no money. I was literally, to the generosity of you guys, I was able to like stay in rooms with you and like, cause I wouldn't have made it if I couldn't have slept in DMVU's bed.
Yeah.
Like I literally slept with Matt, like in his bed with him.
Yeah. Dude, I didn't want to share a room with Matt. I did it a couple times. I'm a fucker snores.
Oh, bro, it's so bad. I mean, it was, you know, dude, imagine being like 2 feet away from that. Imagine being in bed with that man. I love Matt to death.
I think I have been.
But sleeping with Matt is scary.
That is like the first, like that is like something that not a lot of people know. Like your first couple tours, like you might be sharing a bed with somebody. You might be sleeping on a couch or on the floor.
I remember when I was doing like my first bit of tours, I was staying with the promoter most of the time. I was like, dude, can I just sleep on your couch or like, you know, like wherever? And that was pretty much what I was doing for like the first little bit. Like I had no money to do anything. I mean, I don't know. And I'm still very grateful for whoever, like a lot of promoters then gave me, like they just took a chance on me. And like, I don't know, that kind of stuff is very important because like they're also not rich, right? They're also not making a lot of money. They're also like putting their ass on the line to like bring you out and hope you sell tickets. So I don't know. It's a very like, it's risky business all around. So like buy tickets to the underground shows is basically what I'm saying.
Nah, it is, man. I threw shows for a bit. That shit is stressful as fuck.
I didn't know that. You threw shows?
Oh, yeah. You didn't know that?
Mm-mm.
I threw shows for like a good 2.5 years.
What was that like?
Stressful. But I was good at it. Like, I was good at promoting. Like, I was good. Like, I was a good street, like, leader. Like,
Yeah,
I
you
would be
get out
like,
there.
I'd be at any public function handing out flyers, and I would, you know, buy beers for people if they just hand out the stack of flyers I hand you. Dude, I would lie to people. You know, I would say free drugs. Like, I was like, we're going to have free drugs.
We're going to have free drugs at the rave. And
Yeah.
they're like, what?
Yeah, I would do anything I could to get people. Dude, I got kicked off of college campuses. You know, I got the cops talking to me, and I'm like, dude, I'm just trying to fucking make it out here. And he's like, just get the fuck out of here.
Just get the fuck out of my
Yeah,
face,
dude,
kid.
I literally did as much as I could. I did everything I could to try to make, but I was doing it in Mississippi. And then once I started branching out and starting to do it in other places out in Mississippi, that's when I started failing hard. Like, I remember when I first moved to New Orleans, I was throwing shows in Mississippi still, and I was like, I want to throw a show here. And I threw a show there and lost my fucking ass. And I was like, I had the realization, I'm like, why am I throwing events in this city? They already have events.
Yeah.
I had to do them in Mississippi because no one else was doing bass shows.
Yeah.
No one else was throwing raves. I was the only one, so it was just like, I had that realization. And then like instantly after, I'm like, do I want to be a promoter or do I want to be an artist? And that was the last weekend of me throwing events.
Yeah, because all that time spent promoting could be spent working on music.
Yeah, and also just like the money that I was losing on these shows, I could have been investing into myself.
In your project.
Yeah.
I think I think that was my biggest realization. I remember standing at like Decadence in like 2018 or 2017 or something like that. And
In
I was
Arizona?
like, no, here in Denver.
Oh, gotcha.
And I was standing in the crowd. And I remember just being like, I want to be like there. Like, why? What am I doing here? Paying all this money to watch the festival? I want to go home and work on music. And that was like one of the most beneficial things I ever did. I stopped going to like festivals and stuff and to shows, and I just like worked on music. And I don't know. That was a turning point for me. Whenever I completely no-lifed, I would like go to work and then come home and work on music. I worked at like fucking Walmart, and it sucked. I'm sure I've like said that to many times, but I like to repeat, like, do not do that.
Damn, that does sound shitty.
Dude, Walmart is like it's like baby Amazon on like the corporate levels. Like it's just like it's a bunch of like corporate speak, and like it's all like it's just very weird and robotic, and everything is like, I don't know. It's a very well-oiled machine that never works. Like it's supposed to you're supposed to have all these things figured out.
It's just a shit show
It's just
every
a
day.
shit show every day. You'd show up, nothing would be done. You'd be like, oh, this is just classic. I mean, I don't know. Working any retail job is hell on earth, so I feel for anybody who does that.
Yeah, it also sucks for like anybody that has like a retail business right now when you do have like an Amazon.
When you have Amazon. Dude, I
Yeah.
worked at Toys R Us.
I did not know that.
Dude, I worked at Toys R Us. I worked in the video game department at Toys R Us for a year. So I worked at Barnes and Noble, and then across the street was Toys R Us. Honestly, both those
You've
jobs,
had a bunch of jobs, dude.
honestly, both those jobs were sick as fuck. I miss Barnes and Noble and I miss Toys R Us. Like Toys R Us, I would just get high in the back, and then Barnes and Noble was like the easiest job in the world. You just help people find books, and then I don't know, man. Like those are just very chill jobs that, like, I mean, they didn't pay shit, but you know, you didn't do shit.
Yeah, that's true.
We sat in the rafters and smoked weed, man. Like Toys R Us was just like a shit show. Nobody came in. It was like I was at the very end of, like when I worked at Toys R Us, they were like closing down. They were selling shit. Like it was kind of crazy to see. Like I remember I got like a Xbox controller for like $10. Like it was like a very nice like Turtle Beach controller, and like there was just like a lot of stuff that like they were just trying to get rid of because they had no
business.
And it was crazy. I don't know, watching Toys R Us die, like a place where I went as a kid to like look at Star Wars toys and like to see it disappear was really sad.
Yeah, like I said, it's
It's crazy watching retail. Like, have you been to a mall recently?
yeah. I'll go get my shoes.
It's nostalgic. It's like it's
It's
just like-
nostalgic.
it is nostalgic to go to a mall, man. It is. It's like, because like, when do you go to malls? Like, what, you can get everything online, dude, and it's cheaper at this point. And it's like, when you go to a mall, you're doing it for the food court. Like,
All right, so let me switch it to what we do. How long until that's to the music festival world?
so I think that as somebody who is like, I like to think that I'm like a proponent of like virtual reality stuff. I think that's cool. I think it's very neat. And I think that like there's a very big potential for that. But I don't think that there will ever be a replacement for standing next and like being physically with people. I mean, maybe far in the future when they only know tech as their life. But for us who have people who have like been to music festivals, I think as long as there's people who have been to a real music festival, there will always be music festivals. Because I think it's just, for me, like, there's no other experience in the world like it, that there's like all these people come together for like, just like, especially for us, for fucking computer noises, man. I'm always stunned. Like, dude, like every time I see Lost Lands, my brain like fucking malfunctions that there's this many people that like know what dubstep is. And then there's even more people trying to get tickets to come. Like, I think this year was like 60,000 people. Like, holy fuck, dude.
Some nuts.
That's that's a stadium, bro. That's a football stadium. And
Yeah.
like they can sell that many tickets. That's nuts, man. And the production, and like I remember like I think that like my biggest realization was like, because I brought my parents to Lost Lands this year, and like having them watch like Ellis Dream's set from the crowd and like see just like that main stage at night. Like I looked at their faces and it was just like open mouth, like
Yeah, like, holy fuck, this is an experience.
This is like, dude, one drop is more than like people making, like the fireworks are insane. Like it's like, you know, they go into it. Like they really work on it. And it's like, I don't know. They put, I've never seen like Lost Lands and Bass Canyon or Bass Canyon. They don't slack. They really they really put work into that kind of stuff. And to like, I think for like, we're kind of numb to it, but to people like, I don't know. It's like when you see like the cop at the rave filming, right? You know, it's like, they don't see that kind of shit. Like to like have like all these lasers and like these LED walls. Like, I don't know. I think it's really cool. I think it's no longer you ever seen those first pictures of like EDC in the early 2000s where it's like 2007, they're like in like a little park, like maybe like 1,000 people. Like, it's like, I mean, like, you know, it's grown. It's just insane seeing how much like mainstream EDM has grown in America to like, cause there's always been, you know, EDM like in Detroit and like stuff like that, but like to see it grow to such a level is insane.
Yeah, it is wild, bro. But you did say something a second ago that like I held on to. You were like, you had that epiphany basically at the show, and you stopped going to shows.
Yeah.
That's something that I like a lot of people won't like realize is like whenever if this is something you really want to do, no matter what it is you want to do, there's those fucking big sacrifices, dude. Like I remember like my friends would like we were all go to festivals together, and then I'm like I'm not going to these festivals again until I'm playing them.
Exactly.
Like, that's a big sacrifice.
I have said that about festivals, that I'm not coming back here until like I'm playing it.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you know, I think that's which is important you have to make as an artist. Like I'm sure that happened with you with like what you were doing, and like, I mean, I think that but I also want to like turn the coin and say never like quit your job to like do music until you're stable in music, because like I have seen people like I used to do like a lot of like stuff in like the SoundCloud like underground rap scene. So I've seen people who are like more or less just like surviving off like a couple $100 a month, like sleeping on couches and stuff because they don't have a job when they work on music. And like it's admirable that you're that dedicated, but it's kind of stupid.
Shit, I know touring artists like that.
I know a couple touring artists like that too, man. But like I think it's unhealthy. I think that whenever you are at a point where until you are able to pay your rent and be comfortable with music, I think that you should keep your job. I think that, and I mean, and like I guess if you can't make it work and you're willing to like take that leap, then do it. But I think, you know, don't be goofy about it.
Yeah,
like,
don't be an idiot.
Yeah, don't be an idiot. You'll know when it's time. You like I got a feeling. I was like, it's time to like, you know, quit my job and start like doing this full time.
Mm-hmm.
You get a feeling.
Yeah, but now you're doing it full time and you got your tour.
I have a headline tour. That is fucking nuts, dude. Nucking futs. I'm really honored that like that many people give a shit at the end of the day. You know what I mean? It's kind of crazy because like, I don't know. I think it's cool. Like watching you grow has also been insane. Like, cause I remember like whenever we were doing shows, how it wasn't like it was by no means small scale, but to see like you're selling out dates like weeks in advance now, and to like see that happen is just so cool, and I'm very proud of you,
Dude, thank you, buddy. You told me something not too long ago, and I think about it all the time now, though, because you said you noticed it whenever we were on tour together. You're like, I know Mitch is drunk when he starts yelling.
Dude. When you're loud, that means that you're yelling. You're fucked up, bro. Like you're like you'll start yelling about like random shit. Usually just like I don't know, generally football. Honestly, I'll never forget. Like you tried to talk to me about football once, and like it kind of went over my head. And you literally grabbed me, you're like, what's your favorite team? And I said, I don't know. I like screamed back, I don't know.
Dude, it's crazy seeing you, like your journey since we went to tour together, like on tour together, because you were like such an innocent boy.
I know.
Like, you know, like you were a lot younger, like you didn't have any facial hair, but also it was like your first time touring too. And so like you were like so like, I don't know if I was a bad influence on you or anything. Or
No, I think that, I mean, like, I always had, I mean, what do you mean by bad influence? And
I don't know, man, because I would just be getting drunk as hell and just
I was
yelling.
always a party boy. You know I was always drinking.
I don't know. I've only seen you drunk like once, dude.
Yeah, but I never get drunk. That's the thing.
Sure.
I'm always like, I always like to get like just fucked up enough where I'm feeling good. Because like when I get drunk, bro, I start throwing up.
Oh, okay.
So like, I like,
And when you play basketball.
and when I play basketball. No, see, like that's like I like I'm not scared of myself when I'm drunk. I'm just scared of the mess that I'd have to clean up after I get drunk. So
Yeah.
I don't like to throw up everywhere, so I just don't get drunk.
I get that. But no, it has been awesome watching you because, like I said, you were like such a like a kind of like, is this okay type of guy. Not like you never said this, but it was just kind of like that
I didn't
energy.
really know
you didn't
anything.
know.
I didn't understand like there's a lot of things because like so like a lot of artists have like a come up where they're able to do local shows and they're able to play like opening slots and understand how to DJ. I grew up in Amarillo, Texas, and there was no dubstep in Amarillo, Texas. There were a few people who tried to make it happen, and we tried. We really tried, but it never really went anywhere. So I never had the experience of like playing or like having a writer or like going to a show and getting like all access or having different I didn't understand any of that. I was like I was innocent.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a lot to learn, and you and Matt taught me a lot. I'm like I still look very fondly back. Like there was no negative experiences on that tour. Like, I never had a bad time. And honestly, I've never really had a bad time in music.
Yeah.
I love what I do. So
It was it was just a fun crew. Like me, you, Matt, and Dre.
and yeah, it was great. I had a great time. We all meshed, and we have similar senses of humor, which I think is important.
Very important.
So we all found the same things funny.
That's something interesting about going on this tour with Ahi. Because I he's a little bit of a weird guy. He'll tell you, like,
Ahi is. I love Ahi to death.
I love him to death.
He's one of the most unique characters I've ever met. I've never met a man who has such like a unique living situation.
Right.
He's like out in the middle of nowhere with a fucking awesome house, a bunch of land, and like he just like literally sits around and is like a production god all day.
Yeah, but he's got like a fucking good sense of humor.
He does.
Dude. Like
He does.
Like we had to drive this week. It was like a 4.5 hour drive. We're just in the car together. No, we didn't play no music, bro. We're just fucking
Talking?
cracking jokes, like saying the most fucked up shit, and we're dying, dude. I was just like, this guy's cool as fuck, son.
I'm glad that you're having fun on your tour. Well, who else is on your tour? There's Ahi.
On Toadface, I haven't had him on yet.
Oh man, I love Toadface.
I think he's on.
He's a sweet boy.
He'll be at the show on Friday.
He came to our Atlanta show.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
When we played at the EMS.
Yeah, him and Katie. Yeah,
Yep, I
hell
remember
yeah.
that. Yep.
What do you have support on your tour?
I don't have anything dedicated. I have exotics for Cervantes
They're
and
dope.
Stellar. Very excited for that. I have Jocko and Hext as well at Cervantes. I don't know. I know all those producers, and I think they're all very talented.
Yeah, Exotic Boys are dope.
Exotics are very good. I
Yeah.
really enjoy their music. But yeah, I'm excited. I've never had like. So I had headline shows before COVID with Spicy Boys and stuff, but I've never really had like a Space Wizard headline show after COVID where I'm kind of like doing my own thing. So like having these experiences is like really like humbling to see just people like care. I don't know, because I'm still used to like I'm gonna sell 15 tickets tonight. You know what I mean? And to like show up and have like literal hundreds of people care is like holy shit, that's crazy. I don't know. It's very cool. I'm always just blown away. I've never really expected it to get this far.
Got you. It has been wild watching you from the Spicy Boys thing, because that's whenever I first, you and I met on SoundCloud messages.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I wanted to remix Bookworm.
Yeah, and you go from like Spicy Boys to you've had releases on Wakan, you've had releases on Cyclops. Have you done stuff with Subsidia too? Like,
yeah.
Just like all the big
I
bass
kind of
music labels.
I like chameleon around in the sense that I really enjoy like my biggest inspirations are like like Sudden Death and like Maruda, but I really love like the like low key like deep stuff. Like I love like Charles, and I love like I don't know, like the whole lineup Wakan like is like I have like a playlist with like everybody at Wakan pretty much. So like I love that kind of music at the same time. So I like to find like a mesh between the two. Like I really enjoy taking like the heavier stuff and like the heavier aspects and the heavier concepts and like toning them back towards like more weird and like taking that side of it and like approaching it from that angle.
Yeah, I feel like you used to be weirder though, dude. Was touring with Subtronics? Did that change it?
It was with Subtronics and like just seeing. I think that for me, I enjoy movement. I enjoy the energy of like that style of dubstep. I don't really like. The mosh pits are cool. They're not necessarily what I always go for, and I'm always down for mosh pits, but like I'm more about the like let's fucking like kind of like groove and be a little bit heavy with it. I don't know. I like the like more energetic stuff. But I dig it. I used to be really weird.
Yeah. What's like the difference? Because you did a Subtronics tour. What's the difference between like a Subtronics crowd and like a Wakan crowd?
I think that with Subtronics crowds, you have to be like more prepared for like just like more energy and like more like they're there to have a good time, whereas like Wakan crowds are there to hear good music. And they not saying that they're not there to have a good time either, but like Wakan crowds are like more like introspective on like what's being played, whereas like I feel like Subtronics crowds are more based off of like energy, and like both are fun and awesome and really cool. I think it's just like it's a different dichotomy whenever you're looking at like a crowd who's gonna like sit there in a couch and listen to your set, whereas you have a crowd that's gonna headbang and listen to your set. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that shit was. I've never seen such a laid out crowd other than Wakan Fest. Yeah, it's like people have their whole damn campsites. I saw a guy cooking bacon at the main stage. Yeah,
dude,
the main stage.
Wakan was awesome. I had a great time.
Yeah, it was crazy because like people would just be chilling and like vibing, and they'd get up and they just party. It was like I'd never seen such a laid out thing. I will say, like, I've been to a festival, there were like no couches past this point, which I think would have been cool at Wakan.
I think that, I've had this conversation before because I, as an artist, am not the biggest fan of couches. I think that, I don't know. There are times and spaces. I think that is a perfect idea for them. I think that there should be an area for people to like get down, and there should be people for couches in the back.
Dude, like, I've talked shit to people.
Bro, I understand if you want to sit down and be lazy as fuck. You might be 30. You might be tired of fucking dancing, but
might be high on ketamine.
Don't be at the front of the crowd.
Yeah, right.
Like that's all. Like leave that for somebody who's like ready to dance.
Bro, there was a couch like really right at the rail.
Yeah, dude, I've seen that so many times with Wakan. I was just like, dude, like I don't know. It's not bad, especially with Wakan because the kind of music is played. But like, for me. Whenever like it's like if I'm at Lost Lands and I saw couches in my set, I'd be depressed. Bro.
Yeah. Wakan's a little different, dude. Yeah, I know. I played this festival in Ohio and it was like half the people sitting down, dude. I just started talking shit, dude. I'm talking about I just fucking got in the ass, like just roasting them.
I just got back from Evolutions in New York, and it was one of those like we're all gonna sit down and hang out fest, and I was like, okay, well I'm gonna just do that kind of music, and honestly, it was a lot of fun. Like I've never done like I don't know. I have like a lot of like UK garage and like ambient music that I make and that I listen to and that I really like. And to like go out and play like a Bicep or like some ambient music I made was actually really cool. So I think that there are, whenever it's like, not necessarily, Wakan maybe is a bit like big for that, but whenever it's like the small fest where everybody's on fucking couches and it's like, all right, I'm going to just do that. You know, I think that I've always like, I look at crowds and I see how they're moving, and if they're moving, I look at it as like they're having a good time. but I have to constantly remind myself that like when I watch sets, I just sit there, I just stand there.
Yeah.
I'm unmoving, and I could be watching like fucking Sudden Death or G Jones and having the time of my life, but I'll just be
chilling.
yeah, I'll just be stone faced.
Dude, next Homie Fest I do, and they're all sitting down, I'm just going to do a comedy set and just walk off.
Just be like, spin back the music and be like, all right, you're going to hear
This
some
ain't working,
jokes.
so here we go.
You're going to hear some jokes.
Like, what is happening? Why is he saying these things?
Yeah.
Someone doesn't understand that I just started doing comedy. They're just like, he's saying these terrible things about his father.
He's like, what is like, it all just like sudden like derails. Like, it's like pre-drop, you're like, I hate my dad.
That's just the pre-drop.
EDM DJs be putting anything before pre-drops nowadays, bro.
Yeah, I've been doing that forever.
You ever seen those clips where it's like on like BBC Radio, they'll be doing the house dance mixes, and like it's like when like the Queen died or something, they'll cut in, they'll be like, it'll be like in the middle of a house song, and it'll be like, BBC Radio announcing that the Queen has passed away, and like it'll be like, and it'll just go back.
You're like, damn, that pre-drop was heavy.
Yeah.
There's a lot with that one, dude.
It was a lot to take in.
That's crazy. That's fun though.
It is.
Death of
It's
the
happened
Queen.
multiple times.
Dude, I saw the funniest tweet. It was like right when football came back. It was like the Queen has died. Football is NFL football starts tonight. America is back, baby.
Oh, dude, imagine being in like the Revolutionary War. Imagine how just like fucking nuts it would be to just like be
Not a dubstep DJ.
not a dubstep DJ, but instead fighting a Revolutionary War with guns that just like fucking you aim it at it and it just shoots like halfway.
Hope
across.
for the best.
Yeah, and just hope. You literally line up and
dude,
look at the other dude.
Yeah,
and
you
just,
load
like, shoot.
You load that musket up with prayer. You know what I'm saying?
You're sitting there jerking it, like you're sitting there trying to push it in as fast, like you're
Yeah.
praying to God.
Yeah, dude. I feel like that's where like I'd rather be a samurai, dude. Just fucking.
Oh, dude,
sneak
if
up.
I could be at any time in history, be a knight, bro, 100%.
You'd be a knight?
14th century German knight, maybe 15th century because they had cooler armor, but
Yeah.
14th or in a Roman legion. I would love to be in a Roman legion, bro. I have Roman tattoos, man. We out here.
Dude, I'd like to be a pirate.
You'd be a good pirate. I can see you being a
just
pirate.
out there chasing booty. You know.
That sounds like your job description.
Base pirates, dude. Yeah, dude. That's fun.
That's a song name.
Base pirates. Dude, I've been wanting to make a sea shanty dubstep song.
There is the ominous song, the sea shanty.
Really? I need to listen to it. So like I have an idea for it, and if anyone steals it, I'll find you and kill you. But like I wanted to do like a sea shanty dubstep song. So you know how like pirates are like land ho? I wanted to write a song about land hoes.
Oh,
like hoes on land.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just like a pirate dreaming to get to land to find hoes, but like land
I would
hoes.
love to see your take, because like I was literally in the shower today and I laughed at EDM came into my head. And I went, I like chuckled. I was like, like I would love to see your take on like I don't know, pirate music.
Sea shanty. I'm gonna do it, bro.
Yeah, I'd love to.
I'm gonna do it.
You have like, I don't know. You are like, I think that like that's something that is really interesting with like with your project, is that you're like comedic, but then like you have like this insane production knowledge to back it up. It's so cool to see like Garth Wook, bro. That song is hilarious, but
fun.
it's so well produced.
It's
like,
a fun song.
Like, yeah, it's cool.
And then that shit's fun to make, man.
Yeah, no, it's like I hear you down here going like screaming like, "Hey y'all!" like, but at the top of your lungs with no music. Imagine what this man sounds like with no post processing, bro. It's crazy.
It's bad. Yeah, dude, when I'm down here recording like metal vocals, y'all are just like, what the fuck is going down?
And I'm just like, damn, what's Nala up to down there, bro?
That's great. We got a bunch of fan questions I wanted to get to. Jeremy, you got anything you want to ask Mr. Wizard?
Yeah, so Mike, coming from Amarillo, where there's not a big scene, me and Mitch are kind of from Mississippi, where it's exactly like that. What was your steps to go about, like, I know you and Mitch met on SoundCloud through the Messenger. Like, what were some other things you did to kind of reach out to other artists and, get to that collab work with other people?
For me, it was mostly based on like SoundCloud. I was doing a lot of like SoundCloud DMs. There was a time where people read SoundCloud DMs.
I don't read them.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think that's a thing anymore.
I don't
It's
read
not.
them anymore. No, there was a time where you can message somebody on SoundCloud and they would respond. It was fucking wild. But that was a lot of what I did. A lot of Twitter work. A lot of I don't know. There was like a little sect of artists that like really used Twitter to their advantage, like Mize and a couple other people who have like come up off of Twitter, not necessarily just Twitter, but like
used it.
It's useful to have like, you know, the ability to shit post and then like use that attention and like draw it to music. So like I think that I used a lot of like social media and a lot of like just messaging other artists, and because I didn't have the shows to talk to people. So it was just a lot of like messaging online. Like when I found like Spicy Boys, I messaged them through SoundCloud. Like there was, you know, or I think it might have been Twitter. It was all DMs, you know.
The SoundCloud days were dope.
SoundCloud days were fucking awesome.
Yeah, they
I
were
miss
dope,
them,
bro.
dude.
Like
you just like uploading random shit whenever you wanted. Like it was cool.
it wasn't as many producers. It was just like everyone, like, you know, it was just like a smaller like niche, and it was just like everyone like trying to show each other tunes, and we were all willing to hear them.
Repost ruined SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Honest to God, all the like clout shame or the clout like chasing and sharing and like repost networks and like, you know, where any song gets shared and it wasn't just quality. I think that like really that hurt SoundCloud a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that I don't know, SoundCloud is still very beneficial and it's still useful. I still have like a lot of listeners on SoundCloud. That's still one of my biggest listening platforms.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think that the days of like the freedom of SoundCloud are a little bit past. Especially with like how like digital service providers work nowadays.
It is crazy. We met on SoundCloud. Now we live together.
Yeah, we do.
That's wild.
That is the true pipeline, bro. that is the dubstep DJ pipeline, man. You meet on SoundCloud, then you're fucking wake up to him in your bed, man.
He stays up at night trying to hear you fuck.
Yeah, he's standing outside your door.
So I
Harder, louder.
I
Sorry.
do want to. No, you're good. I do want to ask you. You know, you said the reposting kind of like ruined SoundCloud.
Yeah.
You said it's kind of like a fine line between quality stuff getting posted or reposted and shared versus, you know, the latter. So how do you, when you're looking to collab with somebody, how do you kind of, I don't know, I'm trying to figure out how to ask this, but like kind of, you know, figure out, you know, this person's music's dope and reach out to them versus somebody who's like kind of cookie cutter and they don't know as much as they seem, or like, I don't know if that makes sense.
No, I see what you're saying. I think that whenever it comes down to like what I'm looking for, I'm not necessarily always looking for skill as much as I'm looking for like creative ability, because like I know producers who are like very, very, very talented, but they have no creative ability. So their music is just kind of like, you know, it sounds nice to listen to, but it has no uniqueness. It's not like anything.
Yeah.
So
Doesn't stand out.
yeah, when I'm looking for collabs and stuff, I'm always looking for like unique sounds and stuff that I think would be like really cool to like work with and like challenge myself as well. Especially different styles. Like I'm trying to get collabs with like heavier artists. Like so like, you know, to like work with that style of music too. It's I don't know. I like the challenge of working with different styles. I don't necessarily look so much as skill as like, is this unique? Is this creative? I also don't give a shit about follower count. I have collabs with people who have like, you know, 300 followers. Like it means nothing to me. I'm literally here to make cool music and cool art.
But then you also have a collab that you started with Sudden Death, where y'all made it in his green room like an hour.
That was crazy. That was like pants shitting. Like, oh my God, like this is full circle. Cause like I really like, I love Sudden Death. Like he's a very nice person, but even like before that, I was a big fan of his music. And like, I don't know, that was like is this actually happening? Like, holy fuck. Like, I don't know. It was very cool and very full circle moment.
Yeah.
If you just send it back to me, I could finish it.
He's like, I only work on music
in person
in green rooms an hour before the set.
We were in the golf cart exporting it. Like we were in the golf cart together, like listening to it. Like, is this good? It's like, it was crazy. We like pulled up to his set and exported it.
That's pretty fucking awesome though.
It was really cool and it was a lot of fun.
Well, I hope he sends that to you. But good question, Jeremy. Let's get to some fan ones.
Good question.
Yo, it's your boy Nick from British Columbia, Canada.
What up, Nick?
Got a couple questions for y'all. So, like, when you're on stage and you got some unruly patrons or some fans, like, trying to fucking climb up onto the stage and hand you a beer or some crazy shit, what do y'all do? Do you tell them to fuck off? Do you just kind of ignore them? Like, I gotta know. Other question is for Space Wizard. I've seen some dude on Subtronic's Facebook page. He got you and a couple other people got a signature on his back. And he got it tattooed, and then when the tattoo was done, it said Space Wiser. Just curious if you got to see that. Fucking appreciate the both of y'all. I appreciate how hard y'all are working out here. You guys are just huge inspirations on me. Thanks for being so fucking awesome. Thanks for fucking. Oh man, I don't know. I'm just too excited. Fucking thank y'all. Have a great ass day.
Nice.
Love you, buddy. Hell,
that's
that's
very
fun.
sweet. Have you ever had somebody run up on stage on you?
Bro, so I've kind of got it down for what I do now.
You have a method. That's scary that it happens to you so often that you have a method. Bro.
Yeah. So I have two things. And both of them happened on accident. I just did them, and I'm like, I'm gonna handle it like that from now on. I've had someone run up on stage and like stand next to me or whatever. And I spun the track back, and I'm like, what? On the mic. And like security's trying to take them, and I'm like, no. We're gonna see this through. I want to know their fucking thought process. I didn't realize this was about you.
What'd they say?
Oh, dude, they don't ever know what to say. They're just like, they just thought it was a good idea. And then as I sit there and talk to them, and then I stop the music, they realize the party has stopped because they wanted to make it about them. They realize they've made a big mistake, and I'm not going to let them walk away from this. They're going to have to live it.
They're going to live it.
They're going to live it
through.
Yeah, they're going to have to live through it. And so
that's what I'm going to do from now on.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, say, what the fuck do you want? I'm up here working. I worked my ass off to be here. Why do you think you need to be up here with me?
Oh my
and
God.
I'm like, what's your name? And I'll just go in a roast.
Dude, I had a girl come up to me on stage once, and I'll never forget this. I'm playing in Indianapolis, and she comes up and she taps on my shoulder. She goes, "Hey, do you know where the bathroom is?" I just like turned around.
Oh my
I
God.
looked at her and
You could have asked anybody else.
and I shrugged. I was like, "What?" And then the security came and pulled her off. Like, you ever seen that video of Patrick? Whenever that it was like Patrick and somebody else, but that girl's rolling around on stage next to him. And
Yeah, it was Brock and Pat.
Yeah, it was Brock and Patrick.
Yeah, and they're just like, what is going on?
You see Brock's face, and Brock is just like, oh no. And then that tattoo. So we actually signed it correctly. I swear to God, I've seen the picture. I know I signed it correctly. I was not inebriated. It was not rushed. I took my time. The I and the Z were a little bit close. But if you look at what that tattoo artist did, they put a dot on the I, and they what they basically did, instead of like having it like not stenciled on, they tried to like write it in themselves, and they just guessed. I don't know. It was it's bad work, and I'm unhappy that wasn't correct, but he still seems very fucking happy with
pretty
the tattoo.
funny.
He seems like proud of it. So
I don't
you know what?
Dude, you were kind of happy about like you came down here and you're laughing your ass off. You're like, dude, look at this shit.
I mean, like it's wild that it happened, and he seems happy about it. Like he seems to like the tattoo, and I think that's really all that matters, because he's the one that has to live with it. And I feel bad that tattoo artist did him like that, because I didn't sign my signature wrong. I swear to God, man, there's like pictures of it. It's right. I did it right, but the tattoo artist just kind of like fucked up.
Dude, I had a great laugh when you showed me.
I mean, it's
pretty funny.
It's pretty crazy to see.
It's pretty funny.
And I mean, I don't know. He was a sweet kid.
I'm sure he was.
We met him, so we were sitting. He came backstage at Lost Lands, and he was like, "Hey, like, I've had like just the shittiest couple years. Like, you three, it was me, Sonia, and Jesse. He's like, you three have like helped me through so much. Like, I want you guys to sign my back. Can we get it tattooed?" And Jesse goes, "I'm gonna do it in the least painful place," and he does it across the spine, and like as big as
he's
fuck.
like, "Let me see your dick."
And like, so then we signed it, and he was a sweet kid. He literally walked that night 5 miles because they wouldn't let him take his car. He walked 5 miles to get that tattoo at the closest tattoo shop. And that night he got it, and he came back to this festival, and he found me in VIP, and he's like, "Look." And I was like, I don't know. I gave him a hug, and he was like,
"Did you tell him?"
I did not. He seemed just so happy about it. And
You didn't have
it
it in you.
I'd be like, they fucked it up, man.
Oh man.
I'll sign it again
but
if he ever comes to the point where he's like, I am unhappy with what this tattoo artist did. I will happily sign his back again, and we will get that shit. And I will fucking tattoo it myself and do it right, bro. I've stick and poke people. I'll do it right.
Right. That's hilarious, dude. So I've started doing something else. Whenever like people try like handing you shit to sign while you're playing,
I have the request. That's my thing. The can you play this song? I see. That's the more thing.
I see that sometimes too.
Can you
play
play?
Whoopworm? I'm like, it's coming. Shut up.
I'm like, they're like, you play Pyramids. I'm like, man, you don't think I'm gonna play my most popular song right now? Like, come on. I'm gonna do that. Just wait. Just hang out.
Yeah, I did it in Tempe. I think I'm gonna do it forever because I did it this past weekend in Portland, where someone tries to hand me something to sign, and they're just for like 3 or 4 songs just right there, and I'm like, yeah, give it to me, and I'll take it and I'll just throw it. I'll just throw it in
What'd
the
you throw?
opposite direction. This gal had like this baby Yoda, and she was trying to get me to sign it.
Was it signed by other people?
I don't know. I don't know, but she was like a pen and that, and I was like, yeah, hand it here, and I just fucking chunked it.
See a baby Yoda.
That's kind of fucked up, man.
No, they thought it was funny, but also I'm working here.
You're working here.
I'm fucking working here. You know what I'm saying? Like
I mean,
ask me after the set. You see
it
that I'm
was-
trying to give you a good show.
If it was a baby Yoda, whatever. If you threw a jersey, I'd be like, that's a little fucked up. But a
Now I've
Baby
had
Yoda,
people throw me jerseys that like they were meant for me. Like they're like, hey, yo,
Really?
they're like catch, and I'll catch it. It's for me. They want to give it to me. This girl wanted me to sign this thing.
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. If somebody asked me, yeah, I get you. Just fucking throwing baby Yodas around. Right? What if now people just give you baby Yodas every fucking show?
I hope they don't.
That. Well, they're gonna do it.
I'll
do
stop
that. Give him
touring.
baby Yodas every tour, every stop. Give him a baby Yoda. Do it now.
I'm gonna stop touring. I'll stop music forever if you keep this up. Let's keep it going, Jeremy.
Hey y'all, this is Jarrell calling in.
What up,
I'm
baby?
A longtime fan and listener, and I guess my question would be for both of y'all would be, what is y'all's favorite thing to do in the green room before a set? I know that's probably an answer you guys are going to have to kind of manipulate because some of your managers probably won't want you to say what you actually be doing.
I say what I want.
I'm interested.
I
If
just
that
smoke
question
weed.
doesn't do it for you. Music-wise, when remixing a track of someone's music that you like, do you guys have to ask for permission from that artist, or does like the remix and the track, song of the track, pretty much do that for itself? Just kind of curious on how that process works from a fan perspective. But love both y'all, love your music, and yeah, we'll see you guys around.
Hell yeah. We'll answer that second part quickly. Yes, you need permission before you remix a artist song, unless you put it on SoundCloud.
Let's see. There's different levels of it, right?
Yeah.
There's bootlegs, there's like edits, and there's like remixes. Like remixes are official, bootlegs are unofficial, edits are like minimal work, like very little is done. It's still basically the same song. In my eyes, that's how. I look at it.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that like I don't know if it's fully official yet, but I had like a bootleg of Demonic Curse by Sudden Death. And then I've sent that to them, and they're like considering it to be an official remix now. Instead of me releasing it as a bootleg, I can get it released as an official remix. So generally, when you're doing that, asking is like the best course of because I've had people upload remixes of my songs onto
So your
Spotify.
Spotify, I've had that too, and it's so fucking, it pisses me off.
Yeah, it's like I didn't okay this. I don't want this here. It's not my artistry in the sense that I didn't allow that. It's cool that it happened. I'm glad that you like it that much, but just keep it on SoundCloud. Don't put it on Spotify because I can't control what you see on Spotify. You can. Yeah, Spotify is kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy that they don't have that figured out. I've had people upload a couple remixes that I did was like, no.
They'll up like if they have a similar name, like it just happened to Keizo. A rapper named Keizo uploaded a whole album to Keizo's Spotify, and it was like a rap album. And I mean,
You're like, damn, dude.
You're like, damn, Keizo spitting bar. Oh, man, I didn't know Keizo about this life, man.
I didn't know Keizo had these
Keizo got
struggles.
walk. What?
And dude, favorite thing to do in the green room, man.
Smoke weed and eat high chews and wallow in self-pity.
Yeah, I like to talk shit. So if someone's in my green room, I'm just like, I will literally just be cracking jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like people that can banter. Like, don't come in my green room if you're gonna be quiet.
You like the batter.
I like
You like the batter.
You ever had sex in a green room, dude?
Not the specific green room. Outside of it, yes.
Nice. So like on the dance floor.
What about you?
Yeah,
Yeah, of course you have.
it was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Risky.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't risky.
Yeah, you could lock that bitch. And just like,
Oh, okay. You're talking about for that. Oh, then yeah, risky.
yeah.
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 Yeah. I don't know. Talking shit's probably my favorite thing to do in a green room.
Yeah. I think
Hanging out.
Yeah. I like shooting the shit with people.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those people who's like, nobody allowed in the green room.
Yeah, I don't care.
I don't really give a fuck.
If you're fun, like if
You're not like weird or like, talking about weird shit. Like I had a guy come in and he started trying to talk to me about like shows and like how he's like a promoter and stuff. Like common advice if you are an aspiring DJ and or promoter or want to do something along those lines, don't open with that.
Yeah.
You can talk about that at some point, but don't start the conversation with like, I would like to book you or I would like to show you my music. Listen to this off my phone. That's just going to put like, I remember I was listening to like a Getter interview like years ago, and he was like, whenever I first met Medicine, he didn't mention that he was Medicine for like 2 hours, and like Getter like listened to Medicine and everything and was like a big fan, and so like to have that experience to like meet them as a person and like them as a person, then like their artistry makes it a million times more impactful.
Yeah, that was the
So
first
much
time.
better.
When I met Jesse the first time, I didn't tell him I was Taboo.
Yeah,
He didn't know until I left.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Jesse's nice and same to everybody, you know.
Yeah.
It's like I think that's. I also had it put to me that way because I remember that I had a talk with him because I was like, man, I used to think Marshmallow was cheesy as fuck, and he was like, yeah, I think everybody did. And then I actually met like who he is and like met him as a person, worked with him, and he's nice as fuck. And you realize that you don't get to be successful and be in those levels if you're like a cunt. Like you don't get there because nobody wants to work with you.
Yeah.
So like, whenever you see people that are like super successful and doing all these cool things, it's probably because they're not an asshole and they're nice to
they
work
work
with.
hard,
Yeah,
and they work hard.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's a good one. Let's get to the next one.
Hey man, what's up? It's Trip Fox from Lubbock, Texas.
What up, buddy?
First off, I just want to say to both of you guys, y'all fucking killed that shit at Wakan, man. Fucking top-notch shit. Space Wizard stole the night for me. Like, shit was great. Anyways, my question is for the Mr. Gizzard, sir. You call yourself a wizard? You say you smoked a lot of weed. You asked the crowd to smoke weed with you. Hell, I've smoked weed with you.
You have.
And
I know
have
who
never
you are.
once seen you use a Gandalf pipe.
Oh, damn.
What's up with that, man?
Dude,
Later, dudes.
Fucking poser.
I am a poser when it comes to the wizard stuff, man. I don't even like Harry Potter. Man.
What
That's
the
what
fuck?
I'm saying, bro.
Dude, do you realize how
I'm
many
about to
fans
get roasted
realize how
on
many
Twitter right now.
fans you just let down?
Yeah, dude, I don't even like. I like Lord of the Rings. I like that kind of wizardry. I think that's cool wizardry, bro. I ain't trying to go to an academy and have Degrassi, but with fucking magic, bro. Dude, fucking Harry Potter is just Star Wars with shitty lightsabers, man.
Damn.
You're just mad you didn't get your letter.
Yeah, dude. Good point, Jeremy. Good point.
Honestly, have you ever like realized that there's like a massive culture around like glassware and like smoking weed?
Yeah.
I didn't really grasp that until like I got into EDM music, that there are people who own like 30 grand worth of like blown glass.
Yeah.
And like
I've seen some people's
I've
crazy
seen like
collections.
the crazy collections and shit. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like they'll be like, this is a $5,000 piece, and I'm like,
They won't even smoke out of it.
yeah, they'll just be like, I just have this for and I was like, how much do you smoke out of it? Like, no, I don't smoke out of it. It's too hard to clean. I'm like, then what's the point of it? Like I was like, I bought a $150 piece and I smoke out of it all day. But I don't know. I need to get a Gandalf pipe. I showed up as a wizard. I'm getting there.
We're gonna get to that. We are gonna get to that.
We're getting there. I'm working. I can't ever grow a beard.
We are gonna get to that conversation in a second, though.
Oh God.
Let's get to another one.
Mitch and Mike and Mitch, the dynamic duo, the crawdaddy and the motherfucking wizard.
And he's not
It's your
really.
boy Riley. I'm from Connecticut. For those who don't know, that's Connecticut.
What up, Riley?
My question's mainly for this Wizard of Space. I know you're a dabber. Do you have multiple rigs? If so, what's your favorite? And can you show it on this podcast? Thanks as always, and I hope you guys have a splendid day. Peace out, brothers.
Yeah, see, I wish that I was into glass like that. That I want to get a nice rig. So if you are watching this and you blow glass, please contact me. I will purchase a rig from you because I want to get a not shit one.
There we go.
I want to start the process of getting some cool stuff. But right now I don't have anything except for like store brand, not even worth mentioning, type glass. So it's nothing cool. I just smoke immense amounts of weed.
You do, man. I'll go upstairs. It just smells like dabs.
It's just, I don't know, man.
I remember that one night y'all set off the fucking alarm for the butane.
Yeah.
It's like midnight. I was like, oh, are we burning it down? We've been here for a week.
I was like, nah, just me fucking being a delinquent upstairs.
Dude, y'all said y'all were going to get me on a dab one day. I doubt it.
I want to get, dude, I love seeing you high. I really want to get you dabbed out. I think it'd be fucking hilarious.
No, dude, it'd be terrifying. You just have to tell me I'm not dying.
Like, you just have holding your chest like, Mitch, you're okay. Drink some water. You're like,
yeah, you just have to be petting me, telling me that everything's okay. You know,
like coughing. Just for 3 years.
I love that, man. That's fun. Let's get to another one.
Okay, so this is DJ Eclipse, also known Boogie T. One time in a live stream was like, "Oh yeah, that's fucking a dude," and I'm like, "No, I'm not a dude."
I know.
But like, I can be if he wants me to. Okay, so
you can be if you want
to.
You
So
can
this
do
is
whatever you
what I
want.
want to talk about. Would you let a woman pee in your butt if she like loved you and appreciated you? And I'm not saying like her pee.
Okay,
This is a Mitch fan.
No. I thought this question was stupid, but Jeremy loved it for some reason. Jeremy was like, "We should use this."
Would you have someone pee in your butt?
Well,
Mitch?
before I answer this, I just got to say I know a DJ Eclipse who is a man, so that's why I said that in a live stream one time.
DJ Eclipse, while I mean, you know, there could be. It's like with Space Wizard. There is another Space Wizard. It's a metal band. They no longer exist. But,
Got you.
DJ Eclipse is a name that could be used by someone else. So
Yeah.
I could see that confusion.
Okay, but let's do this. All
would
right.
you-
So you love your girl.
Yeah,
If she was like, "Mike, I love you and I appreciate you,
man, that would be. I
need this. I
Bro,
need this fulfillment."
I can't even imagine that conversation being had coming out of my girlfriend's. It would have to be. You ever seen This Is the End, bro? It would have to be like that level of catastrophe. Satan would have to be like walking through fucking our neighborhood. Like it would have to be that crazy for that conversation. And then even then, I'd be like, nah. I'd be like, nah. I'd be like, there's some sort of disease that you get from that. Like that doesn't even sound safe.
Sounds fun though.
Hey man,
There's like a level of fun
that's
to it.
You into water sports, so like if that's your thing, bro. If you try to go jet skiing, man,
Dude, listen. I'd do it on one condition only.
what's that?
Can we put it on camera?
Can we sell?
Can we
sell it on Pornhub and make?
Can we put it on
couple
OnlyFans?
racks?
Yes. Can we record this and I put it on Instagram for me to no
I
longer?
feel like if anybody's gonna have an OnlyFans someday, it's gonna be DJ TVBOO.
Dude, I would do it. Like I would do it because I think it'd be funny. It'd be great
Nick Cage
content.
came out with that. Do it. Yeah, I do it.
I do it.
I do it.
I would do it, bro. Like for real. Like if we could record it and put it on camera, and you'd be okay. Listen, you can pee in my ass if I can put it on the internet.
What if she was like, I gotta wear like a mask and you have to be barefaced?
No, no. I want reactions like, ooh, wow, that's warm.
That's awesome.
I wouldn't care about that shit, man. You know, you were telling me something about, and I'm not gonna say who. This guy was threatening this one dude, and it was like, I'm gonna put pictures of your dick on the internet if you don't do this.
He'd be like, I'll put my dick on the internet any day.
Yeah, I'd say, is this a threat?
or a promise.
Yeah, please do it. I'll do it too. We'll do it at the same time.
I'll post a different picture.
Yeah,
we can have multiple angles.
I'll retweet it. You know, fucking.
Hey man, I like the. I don't think that. Yeah, I don't know if there's a picture of my dick that exists out there. I don't think I've ever had the urge to. I don't think I'd be good enough at taking a dick pic. Is my thing. I feel like I wouldn't be.
It's all about the angle. You gotta hit
That's
the
what I'm
angle.
saying. I don't know my angles. You know. So.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna be honest. I've only sent like 2 or 3 in my lifetime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like fully erect type deal where you.
Well, yeah, I'm not sending. Actually, if we're going flaccid dicks to my buddies, dude, I've sent a lot of dicks. So, like, to my boys.
So let me get that straight.
No, it's not straight. That's the problem.
You don't send penis pictures to women. Only men.
Well, no, dude, you know what I'm saying. Me and my boys, dude.
Me and my boys just send
I've got
dick pics.
pictures of, dude. If I went through pictures of my text messages with my stepbrother, dude.
Damn.
We'd be sending brain.
You don't even need the pee in the butt for the Pornhub. You could just put that on there and make money, bro. Like, you already got the taboo. You taboo with your stepbrother. Your whole fucking Pornhub content. Your category on your own.
You're telling me you've never
trapped in the washing machine. Right?
Yeah, bro. That's Mitch. That's literally Mitch.
You're telling me you ain't never sent a picture of your balls to your buddy as a joke?
No, one time though, this is the reason I closed my Twitter DMs, and this was in like 2019.
Oh God.
This is one specific message. This dude DM me a request. He's like, "Yo, do you like ice cream?" And I was like, yeah, sure. And he like takes a picture of his balls like squeezed together on top of an ice cream cone. Put him in the cone. Yeah,
that's hilarious, dude. See, like that's funny. You know what I mean? That's funny as shit. Oh, that's you know what I mean? Like, I'd just be sitting in class and I'd get a picture of my boy's balls and I'd just bust out laughing. Or like my buddy just helicopter dick and just send me that. That's hilarious.
You ever seen that one dude who like thinks Excision owes him a bunch of money and he like dipped his dick in the toilet? Have you never seen that Twitter thread?
What?
Dude, oh my God. So during the Lost Lands announcements, like this dude started commenting like all this stuff that like, Excision owes me a bunch of money. I should be here. Like, I should be on this lineup and stuff.
Like a DJ?
It was I don't even know. It was somebody. And then he, like, takes this video of him, like, flaccid, like, dipping his... Because somebody was, like, insulting him. And, like, he responds, like, dipping his dick in a public toilet and being like, I bet you've never had this sensation before. Or some, like, shit like
what
that.
What a legend.
I mean, honestly,
he dragged Excision's name into that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Excision is... Bro, imagine being...
Excision just checks his fucking notifications. He's like, what am I into? What is happening, dude? That's hysterical. That's comedy, dude. That is comedy.
Yeah, I bet somebody will find that tweet and
God damn it, that is so funny.
Or like at least a video of it, because it was a real thing. It was hilarious.
What a legend.
I mean, he was just like,
have you ever felt this sensation?
It was because it was like his dick was so big it touched water, I guess.
Oh,
like,
wow. So he had a big dick too. He's even more of a legend, dude. God, this guy's cool. This guy's cool as fuck. That's awesome. Let's get to another one.
Hey, man. So I noticed at Lost Lands that Mike had brought his parents and that you had also brought your parents to Wakan. What is that like? What's it like having like supportive parents and seeing other people like probably have supportive parents but not involve them in what they're doing? Like, you guys seem to make a big deal out of that, and I think that's super cool. But I don't ever see it with any of the DJs. Why is that? Do they have bad relationships with their parents? Is that why they're DJs?
I can't speak on these other DJs, dude. But how fucking awesome was it having your parents there?
I think for me. Like it was full circle. It was cool. I think that like I had taken them to like small little shows, like 150, 200 people. They'd see me play at small festivals, but like, you know, play on like a stage that's, you know, massive at Lost Lands for thousands of people. I don't know. That was cool to like be like, yo, mom, dad, like look, like, you know, like look, this is like what I do. And I think on like the supportive side of things, I was very lucky because my dad was a comedian. He was on the road for years. Dude,
your dad be cracking me up.
He understands the life. He gets it, you know? So like they've always been supportive. And my mom is just like very, very like supportive of whatever I want to do. Like I'm very lucky to have loving parents that have like, there was a point where there's always a little gap where like, as we go back to what we were talking about earlier, where it's like, where you are able to support yourself and you can quit your job. I had like a little gap where I quit my job and moved back in for like 6 months, and then I was about to move out, then COVID hit. But you know, that little space of not having to pay rent and being able to work on music was huge, because in that time I got offered for your tour. I was like getting festival offers for the first time. So I don't know. I was very lucky to have supportive parents, and I don't know, it's very full circle to like bring my parents and be like, look at all this, like, look, it's not, you know, because like for a long time it was like flights that cost more money than what I'm making, you know, I'm in debt, like why am I doing this? But still in debt, you know, because I'm not here. I don't make any money doing this. I'm literally just throw everything back into it. But I don't know, that to have my parents help me during that time was very, very cool. And it's cool to bring them places and be like, I'm about to bring them to Cervantes.
Yeah.
On Thursday in Denver. You should be there.
Get your tickets.
Yeah, get your tickets now. No, I was. It's cool. I think it's neat to be able to be like, Mom, Dad, look, I was not. I promise, it's not me just partying. You know, I was actually working on music.
Yeah, dude, fucking your dad's funny as hell, man. Because like when your mom walks away, because he knows I'm a comedian too.
Yeah, he'll start cracking jokes.
Oh, dude, because like he'll say like a PG joke, you know, around your mom.
And then
but as soon as your mom walks away, he'll be like, "Hey, check this out,"
yeah.
and he'll just go in, dude. And then I'll hit him with another one too, and he goes, "Oh, that's messed up, Mitch." You know, that's like, me and your dad are cool, man.
Yeah, no,
and you got to meet my dad at Wakan.
Your dad was fun, bro. Your whole family's fun.
They're fun
I like
time.
your brothers.
Yeah, it's funny whenever people like meet like my dad or my brothers. They're like, "Yeah, it all makes sense."
It all makes sense.
Lindsay had a realization too, because she's sitting there watching me, my dad, and my brothers were all dancing.
Everybody talk,
and she's like, "Dude, these Draper boys are wild."
And
And like,
they're
we're all fucked up too.
all the same person, just copy pasted.
Man, nah, that was fun.
Guy got lazy in
It was cool.
Mississippi.
It was cool having him there, man, because people were walking up to him, like taking pictures with him and shit. And like, you know, my dad, like in the middle of the day, he's in a cowboy hat and no shirt, just walking
He
around.
was fucking vibing.
Yeah,
man.
dude, just having a good
He
time.
didn't even have you with him. He
Yeah.
was just out in the crowd.
He's
I
like-
saw them running around with like people were coming up to him and stuff, and he was just hanging out. It was cool.
Yeah, he's loving it, man. He was loving it. It means a lot.
I love seeing older people at shows. This is cool.
Yeah, it is cool, man. And it's cool, like, it's cool being able to have my family there and they get it. Like, they have a fun time. Like,
Yeah,
they're not
like-
just there like, oh, this is weird. They're like, oh, this is cool as shit.
Yeah, because it's like, I don't know. It's like what I said earlier. It's like, you know, how often do you see fucking 100-foot LED panels? With,
Right.
Like, with you going on.
dude, it was fun having my dad on my stand-up set because, like, a lot of my materials
It was
about my
about your dad, yeah.
And, like, there was, like, a couple of, like, Bass Nectar fans who were, like, pretty upset some of the jokes I made.
Good.
And yeah, right. But my dad was like, I was there and I was the butt end of the joke for majority of it. And I thought it was phenomenal, dude. But it was just cool. He's front row in a chair and I'm saying these things about my dad. And I just see him, he's dying. He's laughing. And that was cool.
I don't know. That's I don't know. That's fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
I want to have my dad see one of your comedy sets.
Yeah, dude. I mean, your dad did comedy for a very, very long
yeah,
time.
The comedy club.
Yeah, he did. Let's get to another one, Jeremy.
Hey there, guys. So I've got a really important question for Space Wizard. Just kind of wondering what you would do if someone just decided during one of your shows, just decided to walk up to the DJs and the controllers and just whipped out his fucking dick and just smacked it right on the fucking DJs, like right on the controllers. What would you do? And fuck you, Taboo. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Dude, like, see, that's my favorite.
Is
path
dicks?
Well, yes, but my favorite path of conversation recently has been like these, like, just fucked up would you rather's, and like, so I think any type of conversation or like, well, what would you do in this situation?
Yeah,
type
yeah.
Like I love that kind of shit.
It's fun, man.
But for me personally, I don't know. Like, whenever I have, I guess this is similar. There was this one time I was at Decadence, and I don't know. I went to Decadence like 3 years, so a lot of stories of my rave days are from there. So I was there in the crowd for, I think it was Odessa, and I'm sitting there. It's on New Year's, having a good time. And this, like, naked dude, like, full butt-on, fucking naked, no clothes.
Was he erect?
No, he was
Okay.
just wandering through the crowd. He comes up to me, and he goes, "Hey, man, do you have any water?" And I was like... and I was like, "Yeah, I do." And I was like...
Yeah, that motherfucker is thirsty. He's naked.
I
dude.
had like a water bottle that had like half of it. It's fucking $9 water bottle. I was just like, yeah, just take it, man.
Yeah.
You need this shit more than me. So honest to God, if somebody came to that, I'd just like kind of be like, "You good, dude? You alright? You need anything?" And they'd probably ask for something, you know? I mean, shit.
That ass, maybe, bro.
I'd do
Fuck.
anything but touch it, man.
He might just put it in his mouth. You won't touch it. All right, dude. Fucking dude. That'd have to be a big dick if he's gonna slap it on the CDJs.
It'd stop the music too. 'cause
Be impressive.
It hit the vinyl mode.
I don't know how. I don't know how mad I'd be. I'd be like, impressed. Like, yo,
You'd get on the mic and start talking.
I would. I definitely would bring it up. Like you have to bring that up.
I would bring it up.
This guy has his dick out. Security, stay. I want to get to the bottom of this. No.
I think that's my new favorite method of like Mitch. I want to see one of these happen in like real life. Is just like, because you handle things in a different way. Like the way you handle things is always different. So I want to see you handle that now. I want to see this like fucking strategy of like, no, what's the fuck do you want? Like, what are you doing here? Like, like I'm here. I'm playing music for all these people. You got anything to say?
Yeah.
I want to see what they say.
All right, you perform. Go.
You seen that video of Getter doing that to a kid?
No.
Yeah, it was in like San Francisco, a really long time ago before COVID. Somebody was like, "You fucking suck," and he goes, you come up here and do it then," and like stands at his side, and he's like, "No, let this kid fucking do it," and he like starts playing music and like some like fucking rap song or something. He like found it on. He's like, "No, just spins." I was like, "Get the fuck out of here!"
Nice.
Yeah, he's like, "You're not actually here. You don't know what you're doing."
Yeah, nice.
That's a good way to handle it. I think that's perfect.
Yeah, it is.
Fuck them, bro.
Right, like
Why pay tickets to a show if you're gonna talk shit?
And it's also like those people, like if you're on stage, they work their ass off to get that opportunity. Don't fucking take it.
Yep.
Dead.
Yeah.
Howdy, y'all. My name's Four Eyes from Southern California. My question is, what is the best way to ask out a girl? I got a girl at a coffee shop that I got my eyes on and wanted to ask her out. What's the cutest way you could do it?
Nice.
Thanks.
Dating
Love
advice,
you.
bro.
Dating
Long-time
advice.
supporter. And
I
fuck you,
haven't-
Taboo.
Bro, I've been out of the dating scene for like 4.5 years.
Dating advice. Honestly, what you do is you whip out your dick and slap it on the CDJs.
and then they'll be like, "This is the guy."
Yeah.
No, I think dude, coffee shop girls, man, they like playlists. They like mixes.
Really? You're gonna go mix right off the jump.
Yeah, bro. I hit him with the like, "Hey, I got music." That's literally how Kaylee and I met.
Damn.
That's gangster.
That's gangster. Hit it. Usually a mixtape's when you're in love, bro, but you hitting it right off the bat.
I've always liked the cheesy mixes. I made mixes of like not dubstep beforehand. I even made cassette tapes, bro. I made a cassette.
Wow, damn.
I wore flannels.
You're a romantic.
I wore
I wore flannels. These are real secrets.
drank coffee.
Man, so whenever I was a single man, you got to shoot your shot.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, like, it's not gonna happen where they come to you. I mean, it might, but very rarely.
Very rarely. You got to shoot your shot, man.
As a male.
What I would do if I was out and I saw a girl that I was attracted to or whatever, I would go up and just tell her, "Hey, I think you're gorgeous," or something like that. I think you're really pretty.
You bad.
No, not like that. Hey, what up, bitch?
Hey,
Damn.
what up?
You shit with that ass or what? You know what I'm saying?
I want to see you.
Hey, what's up, girl? I got a nice face. You should sit on it sometimes. You know what I mean? Nah, man. I just walk up and just be like, don't be like a creep. Because, like, sometimes I can throw off a girl, but if you're like, "Hey, I think you're really pretty," or something like that. Like, if it's at a coffee shop, be like, "Hey, I come here every day, and I see you every day, and every day I want to talk to you, and I haven't been able to, but today I'm going." Like, be honest. Like, I've wanted to come up and talk to you, but I haven't been able to. And I'd really like to sit down and get to know you, or maybe get your number and talk to you sometime, or maybe whenever you're off work, maybe we go. I'd love to take you to dinner sometime.
Yeah,
I know you don't know me.
Don't take her to the coffee shop she works at.
Yeah, don't do that.
I've seen that happen, and that doesn't work well.
Oh, dude, I would take girls to dates places I work just because I got that discount because I was a cheap bastard. But
Fair.
like, dude, I think you really tell her, like, "Listen, like, I've been wanting to come talk to you. I think you're really pretty and really cool."
Just be straight up with it.
Yeah, be
like,
honest.
Yeah, I mean, I think that, and then make a mixtape and tell her that you're in love with it.
And then tell her you're a DJ, and then
tell her that you're a dubstep DJ.
As you're DJing, whip your dick out and put it on the CDJs. That's
Dude.
great. That's good advice.
No, actually, the best way to get any girl to fall in love with you is you go, "I make dubstep."
Yeah, dude, if she fucking likes doing ketamine on the weekdays, you know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, man, I think you just got to shoot your shot. Figure out what you're going to say. Be honest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Be confident too. Don't be a little bitch like, "Hey, listen, I think you're pretty."
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like girls respect confidence, but don't be forceful. It's like there's a fine line in between like being like, "Hey, I find you pretty. I mean, like, hey, you're really hot. Do you want to have sex with me?
right, for sure. I think you go there with confidence. Like, listen, I come here all the time, and every time you're working, I'm always happy you're working here.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm always glad to see your face because you have a really pretty one.
You make my day better when I see you.
Exactly. Well, that's a little too romantic, but like I'm always happy when you're here because I like seeing your face, and I'd like to see your face sometime outside of work. That's good. No, I thought that was good.
No.
No.
I'd like to
creepy.
I'd like to see your face.
That's like some I would like
to my refrigerator.
That's what I was thinking.
I'd like to wear your face outside of work sometime.
No, all right, maybe not. I'd like to see your face outside of work. Maybe like I'm always happy to see you. I'd like to see you sometime out not here. I'd like to see you once.
Not yet.
Not
in your barista.
Yeah, I would like to see your face on my wall.
Silence.
Yeah, I know. I'll see the reaction I get.
I'm giggling, bro.
You got to shoot your shots with jokes and with the women.
I have a bad sense of humor.
I know you do.
I was giggling. I thought
it was funny. Shoot your shot, brother. Tell her how you feel.
Yeah.
And if she turns you down, you know what?
Turn around.
Yeah.
Find a new girl.
Be like, you know what? You couldn't handle this anyway.
Yeah, bro. Give him middle finger. Walk out backwards, going like.
You couldn't handle all this.
You wouldn't want all this.
You can't handle the truth.
You ever seen that movie?
What movie?
Oh shit, I can't remember. It's there in the courtroom and they're arguing, and it's got Red from I think from a fucking that 70s show, and he's the guy that goes, "You can't handle the truth." And Tom Cruise goes, "It's like it's Tom Cruise." I just like I love Tom Cruise is such an interesting character of a human being.
Yeah,
It's A Few Good Men.
That's what that movie is. Yeah.
Nice. He's got us.
That's so nice having somebody who just. Man,
I know. I think that was on the dome. I don't think he had to look it up.
No, I looked it up. I ain't gonna front.
It's the show's involved gotten a lot better since the Zoom days, huh?
Yeah, I remember being on Zoom and I had my shitty webcam and I was at my parents' house during COVID. What a time!
What a time!
All right,
let's get to another one. Is this the last one?
We got two more.
Two more. We had a lot, bro.
Howdy there, fellas. It's your boy Quater coming from Idaho.
What up, baby?
I just had a question for Mr. Space Wizard. I'm starting my new job today. I was just curious, what did you do for work before you started blowing up and playing some big gigs? Also, have you ever probed Mitch's ass? All right, you guys have a good one. Peace out.
You mentioned a lot of jobs. Was there any ones that you didn't mention?
No, I pretty much got. Oh, I worked at I mentioned Walmart. Had a very brief job where I sold DirecTV.
Nice.
What? Yeah, so you would stand in like the equivalent of like a Costco or like whatever, and you would be in there and you would stand at this table. You had to wear a suit. You had to look very nice, and people would walk by and you'd be like, "Have you heard about DirecTV? We're selling DirecTV. We have packages. Would you like to hear? Are you interested in watching up to 300 different channels and having up to 20 different sports channels available to you?" And
I guarantee you they ain't doing that shit.
No,
They're struggling.
nobody did that shit, bro. Like nobody was watching. That was right when like Netflix came out, and like I was like 18, and basically, yeah, it was basically like an advanced pyramid scheme that I was like too naive to realize it was a pyramid scheme. But basically, it was like pushing Mary Kate, bro. You were standing out there like selling DirecTV to people who don't give a fuck.
Did it work? Did you sell any?
I sold like 3 packages.
Nice.
And I did it for like a month, and like then I just never did it again.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah, it sounds awful. You want to probe me?
I have actually multiple times. You were very sick once, and you said, "Please, I need help."
Yeah, put it in me.
And it was a thermometer, and it got lost. So I haven't found it to this day.
Damn. Let's get to another one. Last one here.
What's up? This is Beaker from Shreveport. I've got a question and I've got a topic. I want to hear about Wakan. TVBOO, you played both years. Pros and cons. Space Wizard, what about your first year? How was it?
Oh, the disrespect. The disrespect. He's played both years.
I played both years, but it was with Spicy Boys, and I was nobody, so I don't blame. Still nobody, always nobody. But I don't blame anybody for not knowing. We played late at night at the same time as Easy Baked as well, and Easy Baked still incredibly talented, popping up. But that was when they first put out their EP on Wakan, and so a lot of people were at Easy Baked sets. So I get that. But no, I had fun both years. I had a great time. Wakan is such like a homie fest that everybody there is cool. Everybody there is fun. Nobody's like rude or like demanding or they think they deserve anything. Like sometimes when you play these bigger festivals, like these bigger DJs, like not anybody within our little realm, but the big ones, I mean, they make it gets pretty demanding for like they ask a lot of those festivals, so you don't really get much. But with Wakan, everybody's very like, you know, let's just hang out and have fun, so everybody gets what they need, and it's like very nice. And I don't know, I've always really loved Wakan as a festival. It's like I look forward, like when I heard I was gonna play Wakan the second time, it was one of the only times I've like been like, yes, like fuck yes, we're doing Wakan again. Like, cause like I don't know, I don't really get that opportunity, or I hadn't had that opportunity all year to like really get like weird and deep and play like stuff that I don't, like older stuff that I don't get to play, because like you said, I was playing with like Subtronics and like the more heavier crowds, which there's nothing wrong with that. I love it just as much, but it's really cool to like revisit like old stuff I made and play. Also playing on Seamus's Henny rig is fucking
Yeah, it's
fucking great.
Dude, I'll tell you what, man. One thing I love about the Wakan crowd is the fucking it feels like an older crowd.
It does.
Yeah,
I mean, they're definitely, because like it's not as, I don't know, Wakan. I found Liquid Stranger. Liquid Stranger was one of the first people I ever found in dubstep.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I loved how it's like the people who have graduated from like the banger shit.
Yeah,
yeah.
Because that's, I mean, like I still, my shows that I went to whenever I was just going to shows was like Sudden Death and Borgore and like, you know, like that kind of stuff. And then like I don't know, I graduated to the I feel like there's a path that you take.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the first G Jones set I saw?
Yeah, right. No, that was my favorite part. It just felt like a older crowd and like everyone was there. Just it felt like a lot of big friend groups meeting up.
Yeah, definitely. It was like a lot of people who just wanted to hang out and enjoy good music. I was like watching sets.
Mm-hmm.
I don't usually. I do. Like, I'll definitely go see sets, but like I was like in the fucking crowd, like sitting on a couch, hanging out at the very back, mind you, not near the rail. But I was sitting on a couch, just hanging out, watching sets. Like I watched like all of Sunday. I was sitting in the crowd watch, like from when you played to the evening. I mean,
yeah,
it was cool.
It was fucking awesome.
Or Saturday, not Sunday.
Definitely haven't had. That was like, I think that was my favorite festival I've ever attended.
Yeah, I think that it's like a tie for me between a few. I really love Lost Lands. Lost Lands is like the same thing but with rhythm. So it's like the same vibes, but just it's like everybody who makes like that style of music. So like, I don't know, hanging out with all, like I see people at Lost Lands that I don't see for like the entire year, or like they're from like a different country. Like Seven N's from Australia, and you know, like I know who he is, and he came, and it was nice to like meet him. I don't know, it's just cool to like meet, because like you meet a lot of people at Lost Lands too. Same with Wakan, and
Mm-hmm.
like you, it's just such, those kind of festivals. They're more curated for like the, not necessarily like how big can we make it, how cool can, it's more just like how can we like get the best group of artists together to give the best show. And I don't know, it's never really, I've never had problems with these things. I've had a great time.
Yeah, I
every
haven't
time.
either. It's all been
It's
all been
everybody's
pros, no
cool.
cons.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, cool. And now we're at the end of this, buddy.
Oh man,
thank you.
Thank you for having me. It's been a great time talking to you.
Yeah, as you don't
not like I do that every day or anything.
Right, no, it is cool, man. I'm glad we're able to do
Yeah, it was
this.
a good
You know,
time.
it was fun. You know, no, we said whenever you announce your tour, we would do it again.
Yeah, and I'm very grateful for you to have me back on.
Yeah, man. What you got coming up? What you want the people to know?
Well, I have a song release at the end of the month on Moreflow Records. Shout out them. And then it is time for my EP. And I don't have a concrete date on that, but I have everything ready. So once that song is out, I'll be able to put out an EP. And then I'm on tour. We have 7 dates left. You can get tickets at space-wizard.com. And I'll be very grateful if you do that. And I can't wait to see all of your smiling, beautiful faces at my stops.
Hell yeah.
And and then me and Mitch have a song that goes, okay.
It's fun, man. It's a good
fun.
one. It's a fun song for sure. But yeah, man, thank you for it's been fun watching you grow. And I love living with you. I feel like this living situation's been awesome.
I'm having a great time.
I haven't had roommates in a while, and it's been actually a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I enjoy living with you.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you, buddy. Jeremy, I appreciate you.
Thank you, Jeremy, for
absolutely,
everything
guys. I
you do.
appreciate y'all.
It's good talking to you
Yes,
again,
sir.
buddy.
Yeah, and I appreciate everybody listening to this week's
Yeah,
episode of Talks
thank
with
you.
Taboo. I will see y'all next week. Peace.
Peace. Bye.